Oh, okay.
D&D. What's D&D?
Dur.
Oh.
Duran.
So, today is a very special episode of the game, actually, because today is our first big milestone. This is episode 10. This is 10 sessions.
Really?
Yep. This is the 10th session of Talevyrr, and I hope
I can't believe we're still alive.
I hope we get to 100 someday.
Oh my god.
100 weeks, that's almost 2 years. It's 4 weeks under 2 years, I guess. But anyway. So, apparently your mic is being all weird as well.
Yeah, I'm changing it now.
Oh, could it be that there's some issue with the mixer?
Yep, the mix is all fucky.
Yay! Well, we can fix that for next week.
Yes, we can. Goodbye, mixer forever. Anyway, should be fixed.
All right.
Yep, good. Okay, excellent.
So,
onwards.
Welcome back after that brief technical interlude. So, when last we left our adventurers, they found themselves traveling to the town of Bracton. Along the way, they were met with an interesting scene of some large creatures, which were revealed to be ogres, in which a battle ensued after the ogres promptly realized that these people were potential dinner, and after which they were subsequently shown that they were in fact going to die. Following this battle, in which a strange happenstance happened with one of the ogres, the party made their way onwards to one of the shears which dot the landscape of Talevyrr, a great face of rock cutting the landscape apart. Before clambering down it, they met a blind beggar who, upon receiving some food, gave a canary to Arxan.
I have a friend. His name is Guildwing. He's my sweet baby.
Themselves as Guildwing. Eventually, they got into Bracton proper, where they began to notice in various different bakeries the different sigils on the outsides of the buildings, donating them as belonging to one of the many syndicates within Bracton itself. After visiting a couple of these bakeries, they found themselves in the tavern known as the Purple Hermit, where they were introduced to Aphelion and Chariot, the two seeming owners of this pub. And when we left the session, Aphelion had just said that she is back. And now, as we get into the game, you see Aphelion's smile grow wide. He goes, "Oh, you should see the look on your faces. Anyone would think you would actually seen You do realize or you think I wasn't joking?"
We don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
It seems I have some explaining to do. There has been sort of a bit of how do you say, lying going on. This is awkward. Everything I have told you since I came into this tavern, to do with myself and to do with the where I come from, is all been well, it has all been books. I have told you this is a plot of a book.
What?
Oh. You know, I took a real disliking to you because of what you were saying to me.
I know. And if this had been 5,000 years ago, I'm sure you would have been in a similar situation. But fortunately, the lands of Tae'la, my homeland, are very different to that now.
So, what was the purpose of all this?
So you come in, you seem like rather naive adventurers, and I have, how do you say, a roguish streak when it comes to that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd play a trick on you. I did not realize it would go this far. I thought when I mentioned her name, or her, whatever her is, that you would realize I was playing a trick, though apparently you know more about that than I do.
So there's no city ruled by a blue dragon?
Well, as there was in the past. The story ends with the great dragon slayer smiting down the dragon, supposedly so.
Sounded cool.
I'd very loudly crack my knuckles and stare him dead in the eye.
So the whole thing of you laying yourself to rest because you've been alive for thousands of years, that's all bullshit as well.
Oh yes. I am 27.
Okay, can we leave now?
Yeah, anyone up for going to anywhere owned by the Gilded Mountain and never here again?
Fuck, I'll go to the goddamn...
One moment, there is one thing that I told you that is true. That's the small silvered mask I gave you will help you one day.
Mm-hmm.
I assure you, that is...
Why should we trust anything you say?
That's the point.
How do we know we're not? How do we know that you're not still lying?
You should not trust. You should not trust me. There are some things that you will learn very quickly. You just should not trust anybody.
Really, that whole masquerade for a lesson?
No, there was not really a lesson behind it. It's just something I like to do with adventurers that come through here. Usually at some point they realize what is going on. Or I generally just reel off many different stories until they find one that is they found one that they realize is true, like it is a book, and then they go, hold on, wait a minute, Ophidion, what are you doing?
Lame.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave now before I rearrange this guy's face.
I'm going with Tae'la.
And I say that out loud.
I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but it kind of hasn't.
Well, this is not the sort of reaction I was expecting. I cannot say it's not warranted, though. You are a different sort to the usual adventures you get through here, it seems.
Well, maybe the adventurers that have been through here before haven't seen this kind of shit that we've seen.
Yeah, I pissed off a few she's that would actually...
realize
a problem if they were back.
No, I'm coming around to this.
The story of... Okay. That is one that I will let you figure out for yourself.
No, I'm coming around to this guy now. Like, I was annoyed because I was like, you know, this city of intrigue and danger ruled by a blue dragon sounds like something I could really get my claws stuck into, but we've all, like, ribbing the new guy, I can get behind that a little bit. We've all thrown a lizard off a pier once in our lives. Like,
if you are wanting the dragon slaying, the two men who you saw in here earlier, they set off to slay a dragon not 3-4 hours ago.
Was that halfway through, like...
Yeah, it's the time you are currently incapacitated.
Yeah.
I would assume that you, in some way, if you wanted, could catch up with them.
I think we should just leave. I think we should just go and find some dwarven ale or something.
I'm already outside.
Yeah, I'd follow.
Yeah. To the dwarves.
The first person I see that looks like they're about to go in, I just go, it's a shit pub. Go elsewhere.
Well, I guess to those of you on the left, till the next we meet, goodbye.
What just happened?
We were lied to.
I feel betrayed. And confused.
Maybe if maybe this is something that they do on the regular to newcomers to the town. Maybe they get them to drink this fancy beverage so that they'll pass out for several hours. but this time I didn't. Because I wasn't drinking, he couldn't have done anything to you while you were incapacitated. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's that.
Probably, yeah. Wankers. Bunch of wankers.
All right, Dwarven pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Well, we're
did you
trying to
wanna
find
go in
somewhere
the,
to sleep now.
Or did you want to go into the Atramentis Coronet or whatever it's called? Did you want to go in one of their pubs?
The bone guys.
The
Yeah.
solid cask, yeah.
I mean, I'm
I've
pissed off,
had enough
but
of
I'm
bone
not.
bread.
I'm not that bad.
Okay.
I don't know even if they're fucking bullshitting, but the Everflower pricks said that that the dwarves lot do good accommodation. So. The Gilded
Well, I've
Mountain
met
lot.
I've met a couple of them. They are.
Well, it
hospitable.
can't hurt but to ask, can it? Even if they don't, they might know someone that does. And to be honest, I'd much rather trust a dwarf than
Then.
that guy that we just spoke to.
Yeah. So if it wasn't ceremonial, what was with the earring?
Who knows?
And is he just
I
obsessed?
don't know. I don't care.
They look
That's
fucking
fine.
foolish anyway. Stay on them.
I
Fuming!
got a nice little trinket out of it with the mask thing.
I'm sorry. What was that? Human?
No, I said I'm fuming.
Oh, I heard human, and I was like,
I had
You're so
cumin and I
angry you
thought
turned
we were
into
making
human.
some sort of delicious pasta.
Oregano!
Where's the closest
so-
Golden Mountain pub? Oh, that's
right
the,
next door.
running out of time.
That's the Bronze Boozer and the cow one, isn't it?
Yes, the
The cow.
drunken dairy cow.
Drunken Dairy. Oh, decisions. Which one?
Ow.
Bronze boozer.
Bronze Boozer.
I don't know. I've had enough disappointment in my night for one night.
All right, Bronze
Cow
Boozer.
for me. But okay, we'll go Bronze Boozer. That's fine.
Okay, so the Bronze Boozer is a large stone wrought building with a flat roof, banded 3 times around the outside with bronze and strips upon which are the similar coin-shaped seals bearing dwarven faces that you have seen on the other Gilded Mountain properties throughout the town so far. As you get close, you can already hear the sounds of what appear to be pipes and drums playing inside, along with the concordant rhythm of a fiddle. Stepping inside, it is warm, inviting. The interior is split into 2 sides. The center features a large fire pit, within which there is a huge grate over the top. On top of it is barbecuing currently all manner of different meats. There are sausages. There is an entire hog on there. You see chickens skewered standing up, and you're pretty sure what is half a cow just cooking away. The bar appears to be above you, on a floor above you. You can hear the clump of heavy roughshod shoes on the stone floor above, and there is a very well-trafficked stair to the side which goes up. The people in this tavern are, for the most part, clad in some form of armor, whether that be leather, chainmail, or in the cases of a couple of them, they appear to be wearing a dull grey, square-edged plate armor, complete with a cloak. The cloak bearing the same symbol as the tower that you saw on your way in here, the mountain behind 3 broken swords.
This looks promising.
Yeah, so much better.
Okay, guys, first round's on me, and I go up and get drinks.
Okay, as you go up, you see there are 2 identical female dwarfs up there, both sporting long braided beards. They are both ginger-haired. They are both very well-toned. They're wearing sleeveless shirts with an apron over the top that appear to be blacksmith's aprons. Both of them carry an axe at their side, and they're stood on top of the bar currently, a flagon in each hand, handing them out to people around. And as you get close, everything stops around you, and the two of them, in unison, go, "Ah, would you look at that? It's one of those pointy ears coming here."
Hi there, how are you doing tonight?
"Oh, we're doing pretty good, and you're looking quite fine yourself.
Thank you very
Welcome
much.
to the Bronze Boozer. I'm Ilfid, and this is Ilfid. We're the twins who own this place. Would you like
Hi,
a
Ilfid
drink?
and Ilfid. Yes, please, for me and my friends.
Hey, how many of them would you like then? Tell you what, the first round's on the house. Normally we don't get many of you lot in here. They're generally in that spooky wine bar to the next of us.
Oh, we had a quick look at that, and no.
Oh no, not the Sordid Cask. That place is just dreary. I mean, one of those left
Dreary is a
Lenier.
word.
Hey, one of those left Lenier wine bars they have around here, full of Ponzi elves swilling wine like this and going, yes, I
No.
hate bullshit.
Oh, what's the point of just swilling and smelling? We want to drink.
Hey,
Right?
well,
That's
we'll get you finest dwarven ale, direct from the Enclave.
that
Hey,
sounds
you've got
absolutely
3
lovely.
for choosing from for your first round. We have Storm's Brew, Earthen Cask, and finally, the Drunken Milkman.
We are so going for the drunken milkman.
The last one, the Drunken Milkman, I'll have you know that one's a local one. So,
I do want to support the local crafts.
I'm glad you do, because that's about all we are really local. We don't really expand outside of this place. Right, one moment, we'll be right with you. Are you sitting downstairs or upstairs?
Where are you waiting, guys? Are you?
I guess we're still.
I'm still staring at the food. just
Yeah,
like,
I'm with Randel. Like,
Saliva.
man. Randel.
Oh, I think we're downstairs. They're still drooling over the roast.
Hi, well, when you come in here, as long as you got a drink in your hand, food is free.
I love this place.
This is amazing.
This is the greatest place
We also
ever
do-
made.
We also do accommodation as well. It's downstairs. There's about 6 inches of solid stone between it, so you don't really hear the noise, unless you go into the party room at the end.
The party room.
I think we need. I mean, my very paranoid mind is thinking, "Oh my god, we're all going to die because this is too good to be true." But yeah, let's stay here. How much is accommodation?
Hey, well, it's kind of expensive because of how nice it is down there. We have finest elven silk blankets. Whatever that
Right.
means. Tae'la said they were nice.
Silk, it's, I can get a bit. Yeah, never mind. How much would it be?
Hey, oh, let's see. How many of they are you?
5.
You want 5 separate rooms, or do you want one of our large party rooms, specially made for adventurers? Comes with a whetstone workbench and a target dummy.
I think that's fine. I mean, none of us are snoring too badly, so
Right,
yeah.
okay. Remember, we have an extra charge for half-orcs and ogres.
No, we're good. None of them. So no, I don't want to discriminate against anyone, but we don't have.
The charge against half-orcs is just there because, there's been some past experiences with a local half-orc band coming by, and we only put that charge in for people from those bands. We just have to ask just in case.
Right. Oh, by
There's
the
only
way,
about 6 of them, and, they burned down half the tavern once, which is quite an impressive feat considering it's made of stone.
they were rather determined then.
Like,
By the way,
well, that's what happens when one of them's a pyromancer.
I promise we don't have to pirate. Well, we do have a dragonborn, but we'll keep him in check.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
I am a
Speaking of,
proud noble race, and I will not be spoken of like that. Isn't that right, Mr. Guildwing?
You can't
I-
hear this.
I shush him with a mage hand.
He's not there.
Well, he just replied as if he were there. So, speaking of half-orcs, by the way, do you know of any traveling circus that's been through Brechton recently with a half-orc leading them?
Well, there wasn't just a half-orc leading them. There was a half-orc and a lady.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes,
half-orc
that
and a
sounds familiar.
human, and a human lady. Hi.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
met them?
Briefly, they sort of kept to themselves, generally in the Sordid Cask. They always played at night, never during the day.
That's odd.
They
In the
both
Sordid
looked-
Cask, you say?
Aye, they both looked around, I'd say maybe early 40s.
And the sordid cask, though, isn't that a bit of a dreary place for?
Hey, you should have seen the sort of stuff they were performing. I'm pretty sure a dirge like that would have killed most people that weren't part of the Atromentius coronet. Hey, it was so depressing. When we were walking by, I just suddenly felt the sudden urge to just go cry for a bit. Not because I was sad, but just because, dear Lord.
What sort of stuff were they performing? I'm terrified to ask, but I do want to know.
I don't even know. There was something to do with an organ in there. I'm pretty sure 7 kinds of pipes too.
Right. Huh. Oh well, thanks for your help. Should I wait for the drinks, or
Hey, no, we'll bring them down.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Just be warned. We're a little strong of arm.
Oh, okay. What is that? Why should I be worried about this?
By this point, they're gone. They've walked all the way down to the other end of the bar.
I hope we can all catch.
I can't. Okay. I'm going down.
And so you make your way back downstairs to the rest of the party.
And I tell them about the wonderful news that there is a place to stay, and that people seem lovely for a change.
That's dwarves for you.
And
Very proud.
You said the food is free?
As soon as we have an ale in our hand, yes.
Are you old enough to drink?
What?
Are you old enough to drink?
There's an age limit?
Oh, Randel.
Technically, no.
Then yes, I am.
You know,
I
can
can
get
silent
a bit
image a
of
beard again if you want.
beard envy, are you? You know, dwarves, the women have beards as well, right?
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Some of them.
I'll get there one day.
No, you don't.
Right?
Do you want it really? I thought last time we tried this, you weren't too happy about it.
Well,
You want a different style?
no, I'll just be nice if I,
T. Van Dyke.
yeah,
Salad.
maybe.
A Fu Manchu.
Yeah, just anything
Hello,
really.
masters.
Just, I'm not sure I'd really suit much of a beard, but it'd be nice if I could get one if I wanted. You know?
It's nice to have the option. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know.
As you're hearing this, you hear, "Hey, pointy ear, catch!"
Oh no.
And roll a dexterity check.
Jesus fuck. Rolled a 10. That is it's not a save, is it?
No, it's just add your dexterity.
14.
As you hear this, you go, "What?" And there's this flagon of mead goes into your hand.
Oh god, strong of arm. They're going to shit.
And they just hold it like that, and it is a full tankard, and it's perfectly positioned in your arm. And as you see that, you see 4 of the tankards appear seemingly out of nowhere and just slide down. And as you look down the table, you see the 2 owners of the bar just.
I like them. I like them a lot.
And as you look at the beer in this tankard now, tankard now. The beer in this tankard now is it's white.
It's white.
It's white.
Mhm.
It's opaque and it's white and it's frothy.
I'm gonna
Yep.
just give it a sniff.
It smells like slightly off milk.
I'm gonna try it. I'm very happy about this place, and this should be.
Yeah, I'm going for it as well.
Please.
Okay. As you drink down, it's a very thick beer. It's very luxurious on the taste buds, like drinking fresh cream, but at the same time alcoholic. It's a very, very strange taste, and it's only as the aftertaste comes in that you're really hit by the full punch of dwarven beer mixed with rotten milk.
Okay, call me insane, but I love this.
Oh, you're not insane. I'm right there with you.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. chugging half of it.
Not
I
a
have to
fan
stop
of
myself.
milk.
It
As
is,
a
in fact-
dragon, not a fan of milk.
It is in
Oh.
Yeah,
fact beer brewed from milk.
But Arxan, you've got it in your hand now. The food is free.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
just dive straight at the fire pit to grab something. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, I'll head over there and
Yeah.
take my dagger out and just like cut a little piece of the pork, and maybe like rip a wing off a chicken or something.
Is that there's not a line or anything like this, is there?
No. There is a small table next to it, a stone table, filled with what appears to be like hearty grain bread, just round ball rolls of grain bread as well.
It's not made of
And
bones.
there's a jug in front of it filled with a dark, thick brown liquid.
Is that gravy?
It better be.
Is that
As long as
gravy?
it's not made of bones, I'm happy.
My gravy senses are tingling.
As you pour it out and the smell fills your nostrils, it is in fact ale and onion gravy.
Oh! I make myself a sandwich and just cover it in gravy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched Tae'la doing this, and I'm like, that looks like a really good idea, and then I try and do the same. It's not quite as good as Tae'la's one, but it's not bad.
As this is going on, a small like wooden tablet with a piece of paper on it slides down the table, perfectly dodging around all of the tankards, and lands in front of you, Niss. And it just has a bill on it for the rooms.
what?
A bill on it for the rooms.
I honestly thought
Okay,
you said
what does it say?
It says 15 gold per night.
For all of us.
Mhm.
That's not that bad.
It's
It's an adventure room with workbenches and whetstones and...
Let's just.
I mean, we didn't
stay
actually
for, like-
pay for the alcohol, I'm just saying.
Mhm.
So,
And the food is free as long as we have
Oh.
a beer.
So does that mean next round is still on you?
I don't think the next round is, but the first one was. But yeah.
Technically, you didn't pay for it.
Oh, and now I see what you're saying. Yeah, yes, that's true. Yes, it is.
And this will all probably be coming out the party funds anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, that would have gone out of my funds. Actually, it would have been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But either way, I'm going to take the rooms out of the party funds, and then. Are we finished already with the drinks? Do we need to have another round?
I'm still sipping mine because I'm not sure what to do with it.
Because that would have been quick. But
For me right now, you know that bit from Lord of the Rings where the steward of Gondor's eating while one of the hobbits is singing at him?
not the tomato.
That's
bit. Not the
me.
tomato.
But not the
The
tomatoes.
tomato
I'm
bit.
not disgusting.
That bit
Come
with
on.
a tomato.
But yeah, I'm just like drink.
Through shadow to the edge of night. All shall fade.
Why'd you have to go for something so depressing? Why couldn't you
why
Scooby Doo it?
I don't know. I just that
Come
was
back
the first
with
thing
like a tower sandwich.
I
The
don't
first
know.
thing you thought of was a disgusting old man eating tomatoes whilst his son died.
He doesn't die. Spoilers. So, as the night wears on, how
Chicken
drunk
meat.
do you guys want to get?
If it's all gonna be milk beer, I'm actually not gonna have that.
There are
Anything.
multiple kinds of beer and spirits,
Okay.
including
Every-
dwarven whiskey.
Yes.
Well,
I'd want to get on that.
after finishing the first one, Randall's feeling a little bit fuzzy-headed because that's like the first alcoholic drink he's ever had.
Dwarven pint. Not
Yeah.
a pint. Dwarven pint.
So he's feeling a bit fuzzy-headed because that's the first like alcohol he's ever had.
I'm gonna give somebody else my milk pint, and then I'm just gonna get like a pint of a more standard ale fare, and then that'll be me. Actually, I'm not.
Would you like the Storm's Brew?
Is it? Yeah, go on then.
I am
Alright.
taking the second round, by the way. I am the one paying for that. For
Okay.
my personal thing.
Each round of drinks will cost you 4 silver.
That's what. I will get
Uh,
hammered.
The Storm's Brew is a dark, very strong but very warm ale. It's a bit of a shock to the system.
Okay, this seems more my style. This seems more like
it's like being electrified in some ways.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
Which I'm sure Arxan likes.
I want the
Loves
other
that
one.
shit.
Can I look at what Arxan's drinking?
The
But
Earth Home. Yeah,
can I have one of them?
that's also
Yes.
a dark. What? Sorry, what?
I want one of them. What Arxan's got? Can I have one of them, Niss?
Yeah, don't worry, I get him too.
Earth Home is
You'll kill him.
Earth Home is a rich, deep beer that tastes kind of earthy. Reminds you of warm fires sitting around at home. Wherever your home is, Earth Home reminds you of it. Earth Home by Dwarven Breweries.
As I get back for the second round, can I
You got
ask
a home?
when
Yes.
when the half orc and the woman had been to the sorted cask?
Probably close to a year at this point.
What?
Yeah, probably around a year ago.
But in Skiff, they told me they were.
Look, not everyone who comes through here going to Skiff, you know. And you can go around it to get to Skiff.
I know, but they told me they went back there. You know, no, I don't care tonight. I don't care. Can I get another round and an extra round with a dwarven whiskey, please?
Aye, of course. The Dwarven whiskey. It's known as Gottric's Bane. It's themed after one of our oldest kings. It's like being hit in the head with an axe. And let me tell you,
Need that.
my brother knows what that's like.
What happened to it?
Oh, I hit him in the head with an axe. What else happened to him? Hey, don't worry, he's fine.
Oh God, I might just love you. What? Do you,
Have you
what's
know,
the policy on
I'm
getting
not up for
drinks
sale.
for the staff? Because that is hilarious.
Hey, excuse me. The staff already get every free drink that they want. You don't need to buy one. And besides, this staff's taken.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Taking the round downstairs.
Of course.
I mean, Randel-
They'll be down there shortly.
Oh yeah. We'll watch out for the strong arm.
Hey, now you're getting it.
This is the greatest
Um,
place ever.
Can I ask if he's got anything that's like having your brain smashed in by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick?
It's okay, specific.
Thank you for that.
Hey.
Oh, that made me feel good.
That's a very specific request. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let me have a look in the store. It'll cost you expensive, but I'm sure it'll be worth it.
I'm in the mood for one really good effing drink.
You're paying that for yourself, love.
Yeah, no,
You see, the dwarf gets back from around the bar, goes downstairs. You see her walk past all you guys and goes down, opens a trap door, goes down, closes it behind her. After a few minutes, she comes back up and she's thick, covered in dust, holding a bottle in her hand. And she goes, yeah, it's a bit dusty down there. She walks back upstairs, slams it on the counter. Right. This is what you're looking for. The King of the Fifth Empire's Bane.
it's just called Bane.
Aye.
Damn, that sounds like
With
so.
two
So
E's.
what? So what is it?
2 E's and an
2
accent
E's.
on the E.
Fucking
I think that's how it's pronounced at the very least. Hey, do you want a drink? It's distilled from pure gold dragon scales. They're given willingly, of course. If you take a gold dragon scales unwillingly, they go kind of dull and they look kind of like crap.
That sounds amazing.
Right.
Right. Before we get into it, that also sounds very expensive.
Hey, well, it's the 20 gold a glass.
You know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's get crazy.
That's not the party fund, right? That's you.
That's Joe's money. That's Joe money's money.
Arxan's money.
Arxan's money.
Yeah.
Joe has no gold pieces. So she takes out a tumbler from underneath the bar, puts it on the table, and pours out this liquid gold into this glass. Just with one stumpy finger, pushes it across. And goes, oh, wait, 1 second. Puts a little umbrella in it.
Amazing.
The umbrella's trimmed in bronze.
Cool. I'm saving that if I can.
You can.
Yeah.
You could give it to
Well, that-
Guildwing as an
yeah.
actual umbrella.
Pop that in my little pocket for now, and I'm going to. First of all, I'm just gonna get a smell of it first.
It smells completely otherworldly. There's no comparable smell to it at all. Nothing you have smelt smells like this. It smells like the astral plane looks.
All right, down the hatch it goes.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah!
Disadvantage.
With what?
Disadvantage.
Oh no.
Fuck! We're gonna carry the dragonborn to his bed.
Okay. Okay. 14.
A 14. All right. I would like you to roll a d8 for me.
Well, rest in pieces.
A 3.
You died a happy man, dragon.
So, around 15 minutes pass, and you all see Arxan stumble down the stairs, a massive grin on his draconic face, as he walks out the door, waving to you all as he goes.
Arxan?
Just
I know what I'm doing! Woo! Come on, Guildwing, adventure awaits!
I just lean over
Should
to
we
the
go
side and be
after
like,
him at this point?
Yeah, do you
I
think we
put
should?
down my turkey leg and chase after him.
Me too. Stumble.
I tried to stand up and realised that's a really, really bad idea. And
Oh,
sit back.
Arxan didn't stumble out. Arxan strode out confidently.
Yeah, but I'm stumbling.
Oh, yeah.
I stumble after him because that's.
I go as
Arxan,
well.
you are not currently in control of your own faculties.
Okay.
I'm
I
after
don't
him
know
as
if
well.
I shouted that then or not.
Did not.
You did in your head.
Your head, you did.
Yeah, so let's chase after the dragonborn that is just left.
By the time you get outside, you look up and like someone's with fairy dust sprinkled on them, Arxan is flying away.
Just off into the air.
Yeah, just off to the air.
Wait a second.
Tae'la.
Oh, my happy thought.
Tae'la, is he flying?
He's flying. He's flying.
He's flying.
And I have
Can I-
nothing with which to stop him from flying.
Can I attempt to lasso the dragonborn?
He is out
Is
of
it
your
too far
reach
away?
at this point.
Oh, Jesus
And you're
Christ.
too drunk.
Oh, no.
Can I point my finger and message him?
Yeah?
Where are you flying, Arxan? What are you doing?
You get no
What are you
response.
This is D&D Monster Factory.
I think he's happy. I don't know, but I think he's happy.
I think he's happy, but we should probably follow him because he'll end up in, like, the sea.
At this point, Arxan disappears
happy,
behind
MC.
a low cloud bank.
Oh, he's at cloud level. He's at... What do we even do about this? Should someone ask the tavern people what we do about this?
I have no idea.
I go back in and ask the tavern people. I feel like we know each other now.
Think of a wonderful thought.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Can I attempt to try to follow
Yeah,
underneath
I would
him?
be-
He's currently in a cloud.
Is it just like totally obscured?
It's like he went into the cloud, left an Arxan-shaped hole in the bottom of it.
Well, outside I'd like to, even though I can't see him, just be, because I'm a bit drunk at this point as well, just be like leaning up, shouting, "Holy boy, where are you?"
Oh my god, why did we all get drunk? This is terrible. I want to find like a nearby horse and go follow that dragonborn.
You should not ride a horse drunk. I'm fairly sure there's repercussions for that.
There are currently no horses in the centre of Bracton.
I ask
Do,
Ilfrid.
however, find someone who's currently bent over washing something, and they look up at you and go, "I'm no horse, you bugger.
Oh, sorry. My
You're drunk."
might be. Little bit. Tiny. Whatever.
I'd suggest you go to bed.
So if you asked him if he was a horse, he'd say nay.
Inside Niss,
I'd like to know what the fuck
you
this
have found the others.
Ilfrid. Hi.
Hey, what's the problem?
Oh, it's not a problem as such. It's actually quite hilarious. But our dragonborn flew off like this.
Ah, you did. That's what happens when you drink that stuff.
How long does it last?
Yeah, around 6 to 8 hours. Hey, but one of the cool things about it is, when he wakes up in the morning, he'll know exactly how to get back to the point where he was when he drank it.
That is actually really handy.
Well, what do you expect from a gold dragon? They're quite altruistic, you know.
Yeah, but this dragonborn is.
No, not the dragonborn. The gold dragon.
From the.
The
yeah.
tank's made from gold dragon scales, and even in a scale form, it's still altruistic. That's what happens when you're a being of immense magical energy like that, apparently.
That is a brilliant idea.
What are you talking about? I didn't brew it.
It's just I'm making conversation, Ilfrid. Did I
I
get
think
another
you're a wee
round
bit-
for?
No. I think you need to go to bed.
But they don't. I mean, they might. But just half pint.
Hey, I need to be giving you any more alcohol tonight. Can you count from 10 backwards for me right now? I doubt you could even count from 2 backwards.
What's 2?
To bed with you.
Whom?
Eesh.
What?
None of you buggers can hold your drink. Go on, get to bed.
I go back downstairs and say, Randel, because that's how clever I am.
I am unconscious in my food, with like the hardly about this much missing out the top of the second pint. The third pint is still there, like just completely unconscious. Gravy, bits of like pork and chicken stuck to my face, soggy bread like getting in my hair.
I poke him with a mage hand. Randel.
Why is everything spinning? Ugh. Someone's cast a spell on me. Why do I feel really horrible?
You don't have to puke, do you?
Not yet.
Good. They just cut me off.
Oh, well, there's drinks here. I haven't finished.
I'm drinking it. Who's here now? I mean, it's Tae'la and are you still outside?
I'll come back inside and go, well, he's gone forever. That was nice while we had a dragon ball.
No. He'll find his way back. Ilfrid just told me, one of the Ilfrids. I don't know who.
He's not
They
a
look
cat.
very similar.
This is big dragon man, not cat.
Yeah, but he'll find his way back.
Maybe.
It's sort of one of the perks of drinking that shit. He'll be fine. I think. They cut me off. I know I'm not getting any more.
No, I pat her on the head. No.
And I don't know. And it's sort of. They were here a year ago. It's been a long time.
Wait, what year ago? What?
Huh? Sorry, what?
Who was there a year ago?
Oh, the half-orc, Susanna, and they told me to go to bed.
You should probably go to bed. You are drunk.
I'm not.
You are.
No. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
And it passed out on the table.
Oh.
Okay,
She dead?
okay. No, everyone's still alive. Everyone to bed.
Okay.
I can't believe that I'm having to be the mum friend. Jesus, come on. And I grab each by the scruff of their necks. Like their clothes. Just, come on.
So, as the night draws to a close, you find yourselves sleeping very soundly for the evening in the inn. And as the morning comes, Arxan, you wake up first. The first thing you notice is the fact that you feel like you've just been smashed in the head by various different forms of hammer. The second thing you hear is footsteps. As your eyes open, you realize, those are my footsteps. You're already walking. You find yourselves walking into Bracton, but from sort of the northeastern side of Bracton.
Okay.
Your feet are walking of their own volition.
Do I feel tired?
You feel not tired, but you are very, very hungover.
Fuck, can I find my way back to the fucking tavern?
Your feet are walking of their own accord in a direction.
Okay, I'm just letting it happen then, fuck this.
The rest of you wake up in comfortable beds stuffed with feathers, nursing very sore heads, some worse than others. And another day dawns in Bracton.
Tae'la, were you punching me while I was asleep?
No. Why? You a bit
You
sore? Got a bit of a headache, Randel. A bit rough.
I feel like I'm dying.
No. And I pat
Is
him
this
really
what
hard
dying
on
is
top of
like?
his head. Like, pat, pat.
Oh,
Blanket
my
over
mum.
my head and no, I refuse.
Make it stop.
Oh, bless. You know what'll help? Food.
Food and another drink.
A greasy breakfast. A proper dwarven, meaty, greasy breakfast.
What is? I do get up now. Why are you still? I mean, I like dwarves too, but you really like dwarves. Why?
It's just I've had a good experience with them. You know, one was helping me learn how to work a forge. So you know, I just like them. I've had more dealings with them than anybody.
That's not a euphemism, right? That's
No, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was going to be a euphemism, it'd be a bit more obvious than that. And Randel would still not get it. No, it's just. No, it's just.
I wouldn't get what?
Never you mind.
Okay.
I'm not old enough yet.
Someone said breakfast.
Yeah.
Randall still has like dried gravy and pieces of meat and bread still stuck to his face from the previous night.
Hold on, I prestidigitate the thing away. You have something here. There. Yeah, everywhere actually. You look horrible.
Is it
Now
is it gone? Is it gone now?
Yeah, with the prestidigitation it is.
I can't
Should
even.
Oh
No.
God, there's
Okay.
no hope for any of us.
I pet him on the head with mage hand. I do
No,
everything with mage hand.
Don't touch the
It
head.
was like his one.
I pet him even more.
One.
I had more.
Yeah, but he didn't. Anyway, let's go see. Oh, has anyone seen Arxan, by the way? I wonder if he's landed.
That was
Should've.
going to be my job this morning to try and find the bugger.
I think she
What
said.
happened to him?
Oh, he flew
Well,
off.
she said 6 hours. 6.
He can
Meanwhile-
fly now?
Meanwhile, in Arxan Town, you find yourself stood outside of the Bronze Boozer.
Do my
Just-
legs work now?
Yeah,
I try to move my leg.
your legs move fine. You just stood directly in front of the doorway. It just deposited you.
Do I go back in or not? Yeah, I guess. Open the door.
You make your way aside and you see the two dwarven owners. They go, "Hey, good morning. I hope you had a safe flight."
There was no warning.
If we warned you, where would the fun in that be?
Bed.
Hey, by the looks of it, you slept quite well.
My head hurts.
Hey, check your coin purse, by the way.
I checked my coin purse.
You have 112 extra gold in there.
The fuck?
What did you do? What did you do?
You've also found a longsword
What did you do?
and a golden band on one of your
Are these
fingers.
yours? Of what?
Did
A
he just
golden
get married?
band on one of your ring fingers.
Did you get married?
Did you get
that-
married? Is that the dowry?
Did I get married?
Did you steal things and then get married?
Hey, I don't think so, but that's a nice ring regardless.
Can I
Suits
look
you. I like the sword too. It's a nice accent.
This is worse than
Right, is
anything
there any
I've ever
particular
had.
right? So, like I'm in sort of two states here. Acting Arxan, and it's just, but I'm also very curious. Like, is there anything about the sword or ring, like?
The ring just appears to be a gold band of sorts. It doesn't look like a wedding band. It just looks like a flat gold ring. And the sword just seems to be some form of longsword.
Okay.
Nothing particularly interesting about it.
Why? How?
Why not?
And as you're having this conversation, the rest of the party makes their way upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arxan!
there you are.
Arxan, hi.
Axon!
Oh, where's
Welcome
the
back.
flight?
Why?
Because you drank dragon shit. I mean, dragon stuff. I don't know if there was any shit in it, but you flew. Like,
Like a pretty birdie up into the sky.
you know where you were?
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, it was impressive.
It was beautiful.
Made a hole in the clouds and
I
everything.
cried.
So graceful. Like,
Mm.
very graceful.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah,
Did you again?
you've missed him. He was so drunk. It's been the best.
With all the
Did
dexterity,
Did I get anti-mugged last night? Did anybody see an anti-mugger?
No, but I
Do you
like
mean do you mean a mugger?
No, I mean an anti-mugger, a man who
Like,
beats the shit out of you and
giver.
gives you money.
Yeah,
Because
sounds
that's
really-
really...
Did you mug someone?
because you
You gave
flipped
me
off
money,
into the
Arxan.
clouds and we lost you.
Who gave you money?
as you're talking with all the dexterity that only a dwarf can muster, a plate of full dwarven breakfast is placed down in front of each of you.
Oh, thank God.
It has eggs, it has bacon, it has beef, it has chicken, it has beans, it has potatoes, it has sausages, and it has gravy on it.
I'd like to
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
say-
try and eat as much as I can without throwing up.
Same here.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
it's placed in front of me, I'd just like to say praise the gods in Dwarvish.
It is like Valhalla on your tongue as you eat it.
I actually do like a little.
So,
I don't, I just eat.
so after
I was
some
pl-
time,
I was
a
planning an early night. Only wanted the one drink.
Well, you did leave early, so there.
as you eat your breakfast, someone who looks to be a farmer comes in, and he spots Arxan and goes, "Oh, good day, Mr. Arxan. Thanks very much last night for helping me deal with that pest problem I had."
Of course. No worries.
No problem. That Ankeg, quite a dangerous creature, wasn't it?
Well, you know what Ankegs are like.
Hey, dude, I think I've been pestering my fields for some time.
Well, I'm just glad I could help.
But it's not a problem. Hey, quite deaf with that longsword of yours. Where did you get it?
It's a very long story, and maybe I'll tell you about it sometime.
Ah, I'd like to know that. I hope the reward was sufficient.
Yes, it's more than sufficient.
Not a problem. Elrid, I'll have my usual, please. And tell you what, pint of water for Mr. Arxan. And you know what I mean by water, don't you, Elrid? Elrid just nods. A couple of minutes pass, and Elrid plunks down a drink in front of you and goes, "Get that down your neck."
Yes, miss,
Over.
and I drink it.
What's an uncut? What's an
What is that? What's one of them? It's one of those. What did you do?
I don't know. I think I docked a ship for him or something.
Is it a pest problem?
Something about anchors. I don't know.
As you drink it, it has a very strange taste. It tastes like a fresh stream, but with something earthy to it.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not, beating my brain with a lemon-wrapped brick.
As you are drinking it, your headache very quickly vanishes.
Oh, sweet relief.
Do we need to put a rope round you this time? Or are you going to fly off again?
I think I'm grounded now.
Okay, that's good. That's good news. Oh my god.
So, just how far out of town is this farmer that you also graciously aided last night, Arxan?
What the fuck makes you think I know?
Well, you were the only one there, yes.
So wait a minute, let's get this straight. You had that long sword, that new sword, before you got to the farmers. So where did you get the sword?
Yeah, and why a longsword? That's not really your style.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
He's still got his great
I
sword,
don't
right?
remember flying.
Yeah, this guy's great on his back.
So let's assume then that the 100 gold or whatever it was that you've now got was a reward from the farmer. Let's just assume that it's a large amount for a farmer, but let's just assume that that's the case. That means at some point before that you got a sword and a ring that you didn't have from before.
See, the fact that it's 112 gold specifically makes me think there are multiple payments in there. That does not seem like
112 gold is really fucking yeah.
That seems like an odd number to give somebody that specific amount. So maybe it was several. Oh god, what the hell did I do?
I feel like we might have to do a few laps around the town and see if
I don't know.
stops you.
I'm worried. I'll be honest.
I mean, he seems to have helped people. That's good, right?
I will say,
It's in my nature, but I'm
Should
still
we just leave
worried
it at that?
about how helpful I was.
while the gang are talking at the table, I will excuse myself and try and find the farmer in the pub.
Yeah, there's very few people in here this morning. You find the farmers. Hey, what can I do for you? Are you one of the Arxan's travelling companions? He was a great help to me last night.
Yes.
Earned
Hi.
that 25 gold real good, he did.
25. Right. Okay.
Hi.
I just thought I'd say hello. I'm the group's treasurer, so I just want to keep track of all the funds that come in and out of the group. So 25 gold.
Bloody
you
liar.
say?
Bloody liar!
Hey, 25 gold.
25. All right. Okay. Had he talked to you earlier about helping anyone else or anything? He never tells us anything.
Aye.
You see.
He asked if there was any caves nearby. I said there was. He went in there. When he came back, he had a longsword.
Ah. Right. Okay.
Oh, you said caves.
Yeah.
Aye.
See, we were wondering where that had come from. All right. Okay. All right. Well, enjoy your drink. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Well, it's no problem.
Well, have a good
Hey.
day.
Name's Billy, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Billy. I'm Tae'la. And
Hey,
that was Arxan.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Ah, right, okay. Pleasure. absolute pleasure. And then I'll go back to the table and I'll go, guys, he only paid Arxan 25 gold.
Oh god, what did I do?
Then Arxan went into some caves and came out with a sword.
What?
So... what?
Why weren't we there to, at least to watch?
I know, I'd have paid such good... I would have paid 112 gold to watch what happened last night.
I would not, but it's still interesting. What? 25 gold? That means he had... I mean, if that's the rate he wants, that means he helped another 4 people? 3, 4?
All I know is that Mr. Billy Joel paid him 25 gold.
I knew a man called...
And that was to kill something, or he said it had a pest problem, right?
An
really played the
ancake?
piano well.
I don't. What is that?
I don't know. I'm not from around here.
I mean, he's taken care of it. It's not like... This was a really strange night.
Yeah.
I, for one, really, really just want to know what Arxan got up to last night. I think we should ask around town. We should just parade him around and say, did anyone see this guy last night?
Yeah, and we can do that along with trying to find this bakery that we've been trying to find.
Yes.
Wait, here's a
We-
question, Stu.
We can do
What's-
those two at the same time.
What's my current hit points and hit dice looking like?
Maximum.
Okay.
Yeah, you had a long rest
Oh,
Yeah.
on your walk back.
what were they like before the long rest?
Are there any new
Arxan.
scars on Arxan?
As you ask that, the door bats open,
Oh no.
and someone clad in black leather or a breastplate walks in,
Oh no.
a battle axe at their side and a shield on their back, and they go, "Which one of you's Arxan Salt Skill?"
I
shift away
tentatively
from him.
raise an arm. Oh.
I'm Spartacus.
Walks over, looks down at your breakfast. You killed my brother last night. I
Oh.
want his sword back, and his ring, and his gold. Outside. Now. He slaps you with his glove.
Oh.
Ooh, no,
Ooh.
Now hang on a fucking minute.
yeah.
I will not kill a man in like these sort of circumstances just for that. But I'm
Well,
not taking that laying down either.
He officially challenged you, didn't
Yeah, that's a challenge.
he? Was it a leather glove or a Robin Hood Men in Tights sort of glove?
No, it was a gauntlet.
Ooh.
You mean with the gauntlet? I
Massive
get
gauntlet.
straight up. How tall is this man?
About 5'7".
Good.
You look down on him.
Yeah.
Well,
We're honest men, peddling honest goods. Just having a little trip last night, finding some new wares, and you have to come along and kill my brother.
Is
I
it
don't like this man.
I
obvious to
insight
us
check
sat
and
here
see
that
if-
they're
Yes,
fucking
I'm gonna.
bandits?
I'm gonna.
Can I insight check him as drunk as I am?
Sorry,
I was
Oh,
thinking
right,
about
so-
doing that as well.
He has a shovel on his back.
Mmm.
That body snatches bullshit. What?
Gravediggers, by the looks of it.
Hey, you're venturing into my day job. I'm just saying.
Give me. Right. Give.
Can I insight check him
Sure.
on his
Yeah,
work in
okay.
particular? That's
Yeah.
what I want to.
I was thinking about doing that as well.
Roll down an 11.
I rolled a 9.
No, I got 2, so fuck me, right?
14.
Insight
Is that a 9 with your bonuses?
Yep.
Ooh.
6.
I rolled a
14 for
2.
me.
Yep,
14 for you.
24.
Wulfric, you're like, this guy's got a dirty shovel on his back. He's dressed in black leathers. He's got a battle axe. The shield's pockmarked. He's got dirt on the bottom of his shoes. His lips curl up when he talks about honest work.
Sherlock Holmes.
I'm gonna say I just Sherlocked this guy.
This guy's lying. And it's really obvious. He's also got 17 gold in a coin purse and a ruby.
I messaged to Arxan.
I just happen to know that.
Sorry, did I get
Yeah.
that as well, or did I not get that?
You didn't know.
Oh, never mind.
Just him.
In that case, I'd like to stand up next to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and just say, "No one likes a liar. Tell the truth."
Like a teacher.
You're horrible, Jim.
And no one likes a godfucker either, but I didn't ask you for your opinion.
I just tighten the grip. I don't say anything. I just tighten the grip.
I'll kill you once I kill your scaly friend over there. Come
Alright,
on
now.
now, Mr. Lizard. It's time
Well,
to
I can
slither
wait.
outside and
I've-
get yourself
I've-
murdered.
I've stood up, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I draw my sword and I say, if you really want to go,
Which one?
the great sword. Yeah. Right, let's go. Okay, if we're doing this, then we're fucking doing this. And I try,
Hey! Oi! You lot! Take this outside. I have none of this ruckus in my pub.
Oh yeah, no. Like, walk
No,
straight outside.
put your sword away. You get your muddy boots off my floor, and a lot of you get outside, get your duel done, then come in here for some supper.
I apologise in Dwarvish and start heading out.
I grab a drink and head outside so I can watch.
Me too. That's what I was thinking just now.
You hear a click, and as you look up, you see the other dwarvish owner just unknocking a crossbow that has a very strange-looking arrow placed into it.
I love this pub so much.
So do I. What, Olivia? I want to work there.
So, you make your way outside into the square, and as you do, it seems like this gentleman has already attracted a crowd from the yelling coming out of the door. As he gets outside, he stands there, takes the shield off his back. Right, Mr. Lizard. I think I'm gonna put you on a skewer and fry you once I'm done. Batters the axe on the shield. Clang, clang. Let's go.
I just take a moment, hold the sword sort of to my head, and immediately channel divine energy into it.
Okay.
Basically, I want to look as fucking intimidating as possible.
As you do, you go cling, and this platinum fire just for a moment bursts around your shoulders. Let's roll for initiative. Just
Okay.
you two.
I drew a crap puff of wind to blow his tabard, make him look really fucking badass. Just to be like,
I use prestidigitation to make some little tiny firework things come out from behind him, just to go, just make it even more glorious than it was before.
And I
Okay.
burn his first level spell. I can't believe I'm doing this. First level spell and silent image to make a ray of light shine from the heavens right onto
yes!
Arxan.
And
You see the,
while
you see
they're off,
the figure just, you automatically go first, Arxan.
while all this is going on as well, I'd like to keep an eye on the crowd just to make sure he's not brought any friends.
It doesn't look like it to what you can see, but make a perception check.
Yeah. Perception plus 6. That's B 9. 15.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's anyone else in the crowd. Everyone in the crowd right now appears to be exchanging gold coins between each other. There's someone going around collecting pieces of paper from people.
Can I bet on that?
I was gonna say I would have nudged Niss just to be like, just point
Yeah.
in that direction.
Someone
Way ahead
leans
of you.
over and goes, "Hey, well, odds are 400 to 1 that the guy in black wins.
I'm betting on the Dragonborn.
That's 1 to 4.
Alright, so is it my go first?
JK.
I wouldn't recommend betting on him. Everyone knows he's going to win.
We'll see.
After all,
We'll see.
he's one of the heroes of Skiff, isn't he?
Wait, what? The
Oh,
White
shit.
Black? What?
No, Arxan.
Oh, the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, so are you.
I know who we are.
All right, this is going to be a much more interesting fight than I thought. I thought it was just the one of them. Arxan, take your go.
Okay.
Just happened.
So,
popular, that's what
using my
happened.
great sword, I point at the man in black, and I scream, "As Bahamut is my witness, this day you will cease your evil activities." And I use this as basically a chance to cast Abjure Energy, Abjure Enemy on him.
Okay, go for it.
So, creature must make a Wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened.
Oh no, it's definitely not me to being frightened.
Yeah.
He got a 7.
Okay, he's frightened.
Yeah, he was already.
Yes.
now he is both naturally and supernaturally frightened.
Yeah. That's my turn. That was an
Okay.
action.
All right. On his go, he cannot move any closer to you, so he just sort of, yeah, I'll get you. And postures. Jogger.
I slowly start walking towards him.
Oh shit.
He's just sort of. The crowd at this point is just like leaning in closer, like. Ooh.
Basically, at this point, I'm giving him as much chance as I can to surrender before I bring a greatsword across him.
He doesn't look like he's going to.
Okay, right, well... I didn't hear that, Lydia, then I missed that.
No, that was more Lydia than Niss, so you were supposed to miss it. But
Okay.
what I said was fuck him up, so...
Okay,
Fuck him up.
right. Bring greatsword down across side.
What, like a side slash?
No, like from floor to up. So from bottom right to top left.
Oh, right. Okay.
Big
okay.
giant sweep.
The bifurcation. All right, go for it. Roll for attack.
That is a 12.
That will hit.
Okay.
You're just gonna bisect the guy.
Okay, that's 15 slashing damage.
You just bang. A few members of the nearby crowd go as they're splattered with blood.
Ooh.
They sort of look around at each other. Ah! Everyone starts clapping as the two parts of this man just.
Oh.
Well, that happened.
That was brave.
You see the guy who's got all the papers starts giving them back to people and handing gold out to people. One of the crowd members comes up to you and goes, "Next time I hope someone a little more interesting fights you, because that was a bit boring, I'll have you know, but good victory nonetheless."
It's not your fault.
I'm so confused.
Did I get to bet on this now, or did I not?
You didn't get to bet. They didn't take your bet because they were like, you know that guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that happened.
Well,
I just cleaved a man in two.
I
I
pet
hope he
Arxan
was
on the
evil.
back.
I think he was evil. Jamie was.
Well,
Wulfric was giving me all of the signals that he might be a bit untoward, but I'll be honest, that kind of just happened. I just bisected a man.
I was hoping that he'd back down, but he didn't.
I put the fear of Bahamut into this man, and it did
you
nothing.
didn't. You just cleaved him in straight away.
Hmm.
Can
No,
I
I-
still loot the corpse?
I channeled my holy fear
Yeah.
into him.
In
And
the
he-
corpse, he's carrying
I
a
mean, can I
sack. Are you looking around, like looking at the corpse?
Yeah, can I see who he was, where he was from?
He's carrying a sack, doesn't appear to be carrying any form of identification because this is a fantasy setting. He has a coin purse on him.
I'm taking that.
Can I
while
just
I'm
say
checking
what?
where he's
Can I say what's
from.
in there before she opens it?
Yeah.
Apparently, I know. What was
What
it? 12,
was it?
12 gold and a ruby.
And a ruby.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
He also has a sack.
I'm taking the sack, as dirty as that sounds.
Okay, you take the large Hessian sack that this dude has.
What the fuck did I do last night?
I just broke Matt a little bit.
And with that, we will take a quick break while Matt reconstitutes himself.
Well, that just happened. Right, back in a minute.
All right, so you are now standing in the street with a bifurcated man in front of you, which is very different to the bicentennial man.
Tuesday again.
Monday.
So
Whatever.
the crowd is beginning to disperse around you. A couple of people have come over and they've started washing away the blood. They have mops and they're just like washing it down into one of the drains on the street.
Does anyone know who this man was?
No, I tried looking for some form of identification, but I
was
only found gold.
I was asking for anyone else. You there, man, washing things. Do you know who this man was? Have you seen him before?
I'm not really sure. A local gravedigger, I think. No one really important, to be honest.
Gravedigger
I think I'd file him.
Bad thing, or
Have you ever met a gravedigger that's a good person?
Oh,
Right.
that's a bit harsh.
I wasn't sure if he dug the graves for the bodies to go in, or if he
No.
the graves to bring the bodies out.
No, gravedigger is in someone who robs graves. Not
So
someone
grave
who...
Right.
robber.
That would
Well,
be
Ah, right, okay. Because grave
body
robber and
snatcher.
grave digger, two very different things.
resurrectionist.
Right.
Around here, if someone digs graves to put people in, we just call them a funerary agent.
Right.
Sounds
okay.
cool.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
No one will miss him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Better clean
could
up
you
soon.
point
No,
us-
otherwise
oh.
it's bad.
Could you also point us in the direction of said graveyard in case there are others of his ilk around in that area that need a good drubbing?
Oh, I shouldn't worry about it. These sorts of people pop up everywhere.
Okay, but could you still point us in the direction? Just in
Of
case.
a graveyard.
Yeah, if there's is there one specific or are there many dotted about?
There's many graveyards in the world, sir.
No, I mean in Bracton.
There's many graveyards in Bracton.
Okay, then don't worry. Thank
He pats you
you.
on the shoulder and goes, I think you're looking much too far into a minor detail.
Right.
Oh, that's almost like a word from
The voice of the gods.
So meta. I love that.
Okay.
It's not
I was trying to help Arxan retrace his steps, maybe, so we could figure out what happened to him. But never mind.
If you were to look in the Hessian sack that you found, it's full of bones.
Oh.
We should probably see if we can get these reinterred.
Yeah.
It's not
I mean, it's-
good to be carrying around remains.
Can we?
Why was
I
he
mean,
carrying around remains? He wasn't selling them to bakery man. Glum break it. Oh, I can't even talk this morning.
Maybe
Well-
he was selling them to a hag.
My
there are certain
head's still
spells,
hurting.
I guess. You can.
Excuse me.
Oh god.
And what is your name?
Who's that to?
The one holding the sack.
Me right now? I'm.
That's my friend
Or is that
Deborah.
Randel?
My name is Keed Monar. I'm from the Atramendius Coronet. I would be asking if you would be interested in my procuration of their bag of now discarded remains.
Yes, I'm very interested. And the answer's no.
I'm sorry, sir, but I wasn't speaking to you.
But I'm speaking to you.
Is it me holding the sack or is it Randel at this point? Because he was talking. Sorry.
You're the one holding the sack.
Yes.
You're the one who wanted to take his sack.
Yes, I'm very into sacks.
It's a ball joke, people.
Come on, guys.
These are the breaks.
Guys, don't drop the ball on this one. Right, just keep.
I look at Wulfric, who made things very clear, I think, at this point. I'm like, why would you need this?
Well, of course, these sorts of things can be made into many fine implements. We here at the Atrometius Coronet believe that death just means that you are willing to become product.
But these were not willingly given.
I'm sorry, I missed your name. Is it Mr. Geen?
Keed Manar.
Okay, my mistake.
I don't see a problem with my buying of these. Name your price.
Yes,
The fact that you don't see the problem is the problem.
Yes, no, they're not for sale.
Just
I give
turn
the
around.
sack to Wulfric.
I take it. It's like, just turn around and on your way.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine.
No one's bargaining here.
I was going to say, that's technically true, but not really at the same time.
You must understand the nature of my business proposal. I understand if you wish to sell to a better client.
You must understand that this isn't business to me. I answer to a higher power, not to you.
And
not
he
to
pays me.
business.
Many in the Atromantus Coromet are also answering to a higher power. We have the finest religious implements in all Bracton.
Well, good for you.
What power are you answering to?
All that depends upon the person.
Well, this person, obviously you don't know him. What power could you be answering it to in this case?
No, I don't personally answer to a higher power. Members of our organization do. We have many clerics in our fine establishment.
I can see that you're obviously a businessman, but what you need to understand is that
I am not a businessman. I am purely doing what was intended of us as a species. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
okay. But you, not everything has a price. Some things cannot be bought.
I beg to differ, sir.
That's fine. You can differ all you like. It's still the case in this situation.
Would you like me to show you the power of being able to have the ability to buy things?
Like money?
Is that
No.
a threat?
No. Excuse me, Mr. Peasant. One of the peasants goes, yeah? I'll give you 1,000 gold if you give me your left ring finger. The peasant just goes, alright. Seems like a good deal to me. I'm right-handed anyway. Gets out a dagger and just... Alright, do you want both knuckles or just one? Both, please. Alright then. Oh! There you go, sir. Pulls out a gold pouch and hands it to him. Thank you very much.
I'd like to tend to the guy's hand.
The guy's just like, I still bother, I got 1,000 gold for it, you know.
Well, yeah, but you're still bleeding.
It's nothing that a good bandage won't fix.
Have you heard of gangrene?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wash it.
Sooner
I've got
rather
4
than
left.
later.
I've got many fingers left, it's fine.
Just imagine him as he goes like that. It's just blood.
This guy got...
He's trying to mop up, but keeps spurting more out, and it's just going to be the...
Look, you don't understand. 1,000 gold is enough to feed my entire family for many years. That's a lot of money for us. I'm willing to give a little bit of my finger just for that. Just like that. I have a family to feed.
I do
Okay.
understand from your point of view.
I
It's
turned
the point of
to,
view
what was
don't
it,
like.
Keith?
Keys, yes.
Keith? Like, fine, you've made your point. Someone
Okay.
gave you their bones willingly. These bones are not going to be given to you willingly, so fuck off.
May I take your name, miss?
No, go.
I suggest you reduce the word you're speaking, reuse the steps you took, and recycle that attitude of yours.
Oh!
Mic drop.
That was
Oh, that's a level. That's a level.
wow.
Oh,
I've been sitting on it for a couple of minutes.
oh, that was.
Well, I guess we'll have to come to agreement another time. Pleasure doing business with you. And he hands you the finger. Goodbye. Turns around and walks away.
I really don't like that guy. I really don't like that guy.
Did you put the
You
finger
looked
back
normal,
on?
right?
Is
You
that-
didn't have like
you meant
fangs or
finger?
floated or anything.
Yeah, is there anything I can do to give this guy his paw finger back?
Not unless you have the 7th level spell regenerate.
Fuck.
No, but like you can. I can. No, yeah, true.
But as
No.
a souvenir, I guess.
Damn it.
Might as well give it back to the guy.
As far as you could see, the guy looked like an ordinary human.
Mm.
It just looked very like dour.
Am I the ass?
Yes.
This morning is getting weirder and weirder, and my headache is not going away.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to get one now.
Arxan, where were you when you came into the town this morning? Did you just like fall out of the sky, or?
I was at one of the entrances to the town.
Okay, which
Well,
one do you remember?
I don't know.
Oh.
I can't remember.
Was it like northeast?
I honestly don't remember my legs with
The northeast.
that one.
Arxan, were you wearing that cap before?
What hat? Mace, are you still drunk?
Maybe.
Oh,
Someone's getting pizza.
If you could remember which entrance it was, then maybe we could head that direction.
Should we give back the bones? Should we put them back into
Where?
integrated grounds? Well, if Arxan could remember, that would help.
Well, yes, it would. I just want to think if we can try and retrace his steps, maybe we'll find out where the grave robber has been. Because he claimed that he killed his brother. I don't know how much of that is true, but he knew Arxan's full name.
Yeah, how did he know Arxan's full name?
Wow.
Exactly.
I do tend to shout it quite a lot.
Okay, fair enough. We have met
He also
Arxan.
he also seemed to know that you had a sword and a ring.
Yeah, I said it was his brother's.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you were wearing a ring and had a sword by your side, he wouldn't have necessarily known that just as he walked in and looking at us. So he must have seen you yesterday at some point, or last night.
Well, I don't know. He said I took him from his brother. And...
So the farmer said.
For all I
that-
know, I did.
So the farmer said that Arxan helped him on his farm, then went to a cave, and then came out with the sword. So I assume, putting 2 and 2 together, that they were hiding out in the cave, and Arxan went and smoked them.
Smokes.
Hence how he found the sword. Now, if the brother escaped, or the brother arrived just as Arxan had finished his smiting, then that would explain how he knew. And apparently, they weren't bullshitting us in the Everflower tavern. We people know who we are.
Yeah, that hero.
So let's. Is the farmer still in the tavern, by the way, or did he leave? Did we notice him leaving?
Farmer's still in the tavern.
Okay.
Should we
I
find
will-
out where the farm is?
Yeah, I'm just
and
gonna do
then
that now.
Okay.
I pop back in, like, hello again, Tae'la here again. Hi.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Just out of curiosity, where is your farm?
Right, it's about 4 hours walk from here, northeast.
Right, northeast. Got you. Okay. And this cave
Oh.
that you said that Arxan emerged from.
Yeah, the cave of the incessant pilgrim.
The incessant pilgrim.
It's how do I put this? We get some unscrupulous types come through, so we just chuck him in there when they die.
Right.
Right. Gotcha.
You'll find that when you have cattle, a lot of people want to steal them. A lot of people with swords, so generally we just shank them first. Throw them in there.
I understand what you're saying 100% loud and clear. Okay, thank you for all your help.
Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. We're just following up on a lead about something. It's secret business. It's
Did you
quite
find
dangerous.
something in the cave?
No. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to panic about. But we're following up on something.
All right. Well, I guess
We're keeping
all
people
right.
safe. We're keeping you safe.
I'm sure you are.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have my breakfast now?
You certainly can. I'm sorry to disturb you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope your crops are plentiful and that your cattle are fat. I don't know. Goodbye.
I don't go in bloody
Just walk
adventurous. Arxan,
Yes.
now that your head is cleared, you feel a faint tingling from that ring. It's magic.
Oh,
Fuck.
can I take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you... Okay. Well, this is magic.
What? What did you
The-
say,
the-
Arxan?
I
have a
think
magic
this ring
ring.
might be magic.
Do you know what it does?
No.
From the brother? Can you say it
Well,
from the brother?
Well, that's what he said, but he also said that he was an honest man, so I don't think we can believe anything that he said. He
Yeah.
might
What
not
about
even
the
have a brother.
sword? I'm not getting anything from the sword, am I?
No.
Still? Okay.
How do you know it's magic?
Because it makes my finger feel funny.
In 5th edition, you know something's magic as soon as you touch it. Magic items, at least.
I just wanted to hear him say my fingers.
That's not on it.
Well,
Let's
Arxan,
choose
in that
the other.
case, since you've not had breakfast, shall we go inside, have something to eat, and see if you can figure out what it does before?
I mean, I've had
Okay.
breakfast, but we can have second breakfast.
How did you have breakfast?
He was there when
He
you
was,
had
was
he
breakfast.
wasn't
there,
there
we-
when we were
Oh,
eating
were you?
breakfast.
Oh, I
Sorry,
thought that happened
sorry, I
really
just-
quickly, like as soon as he
Yeah.
turned up.
Me too.
No, we started eating and then that other guy came in and spat in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh yeah. So let's go get a non-saliva
11Cs.
Ooh,
breakfast.
let's go. We could go to the wine bar and get brunch. No,
Good.
No?
that sounds like a terrible idea. We're not wine bar
No, it doesn't.
people.
I also think we should
Ponzi elf bastard.
probably no
Where was
longer
the-
visit
where was
both
the-
of
Where was the farm?
the weird people's places?
The farm is apparently 4 hours northeast.
4 hours.
Mm.
We should make a move then.
He said that like Angry Joe then. 4 hours.
All right, let's
Well,
ring
if
it.
it's 4 hours away, we should make a move because otherwise it was going to be too late.
Yeah.
But I haven't finished my turkey leg.
Bring it with you.
Okay.
We've got a 4-hour walk, so you know.
Yeah, but I can't long rest while walking.
But
Oh,
you
chalk.
had it. Yeah.
You had a long rest.
So you're going to this village.
I
This
want to
farm.
know what my ring does.
All you need is a short rest for that, aren't
Yeah.
That's why I suggested it.
Yeah, lunch. Short
Alright,
rest.
let's stop for an hour, so we can find out what this ring is, and then.
Yeah.
Can I tell what time it is before we decide to do this?
It's like 9 in the morning.
Oh, I'll be fine.
okay.
Yeah, we have another hour. Come on.
Alright then. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Fine. Cool. Good. Excellent. Go for it.
Okay.
I can finish my turkey leg in peace.
You finish your food. Arxan, that is a ring of swimming.
Okay.
What now?
While
I'm
wearing
just
it and attuned to it, you have a swimming speed of 40 feet.
Huh.
I'm just picturing him now like swimming like an alligator or something.
With his tail.
So in water,
Yeah, using his tail.
I don't have
water,
a tail. Dragon
you
Ball
do
don't
have a tail.
I have a tail!
Yes.
Yeah!
Have a tail?
You have a
I didn't draw the tail in my. Actually, no, it's
Actually,
just torso.
to be honest,
so-
it was like torso up, so I.
Yeah, that's right.
You indeed
Yeah,
do
wait,
have a
just
Draw
tail.
you in your
Later.
purple,
I have a tail,
you shiny
people.
armor either. So
I'm
Let's-
gonna
let's
whip more
discuss that
people
later.
with it. I'm gonna.
It's not fully prehensile.
No, I know, but like if I spin round really quickly, they'll still get it back.
Tornado.
You
Anyway.
can smack people in the ass with it. That's what I used to
As
do.
your short rest comes to an end, where are you heading?
4 hours
Do you-
northeast.
Mm.
yeah, Wulfric, do you want to bring the bones back?
I mean, if that's where they came, then yeah.
The farmer did mention about a cave where they just shank people and leave them to die, so. Unsavory types.
I was gonna say that sounds like an unsavory place.
Mm-hmm. Worst thing is we don't actually know where they got these from.
Mhm.
Potentially it could have been the cave, but who knows?
I don't want to give them to the Atromentius coronet.
Can
No.
I get the ring of swimming then?
It's attunement, but
Okay.
you can do it.
Sure.
When
I'll put you up on
I attune, it's
When you identify it,
okay.
you have to attune to it to find out what it does.
Right, okay. So I am attuned then.
To that and your sword.
Yes. Okay. So that's how many items is it total you can attune to? Just the 2. Okay.
2.
What about the armor? The armor's not magic, is it?
No. It has magical properties, but it's not magic.
Out of character, so you can attune to 3 items, I thought.
3 in crit roll, 2 in the actual rules.
Is there any actual rules? Okay, because. Never mind.
Most people use 3 these days. You'll get 3 later. Spoilers. Anyway.
Just
ruin
you've just, I'm sorry, yeah, you just ruined this
Okay,
entire
I
game for me now.
I'm out. Once I
Anyway.
know that's rules a thing. No, I'm done.
So. You're heading to this farm.
Yeah.
Yep. Northeast
So,
for 4 hours.
as you make your way out of the town, you head to the northeast. The road is quiet, it's quite barren. It's only a small dirt track there. As you approach, you begin to see the rolling fields across the hillsides here, pockmarked with these strange black outcroppings of rock that you've seen across the entirety of this area so far. As you get close, you see there are people working the fields. There's a few of them. You see a lot of cattle as well. It seems that there's like 2 or 3 different farms here in total. Each of them operating between 3 and 4 fields. So it's quite big. As you get close, you do indeed see there is a small cave opening on the outskirts of the town. The village. Hamlet.
Good play.
Is there anyone around that's near the entrance?
No one near the entrance. They're all working various different fields.
Okay. Does this look familiar to you, Arxan? Like, does any of this look familiar to you at all?
No.
Here's a thought.
Okay.
Is Guildwing still with you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was he with you the entire time?
Hmm.
Because if so, Tae'la, could you just talk to the bird?
I could, and I'm going to cast it as a ritual, so I have to use a spell slot. If we've got 10 minutes.
We've got 10 minutes.
The thought just dawned on me.
I would like to take 10 minutes to cast Speak with Animals.
Speak with Guildwing.
Speak with Guildwing as a ritual.
Have a chin wag. A quick natter.
Chinwag with Guildwing.
Okay.
Okay.
What questions are you asking?
Oh, well, I say, Guildwing, may I bother you for a moment or two? Sorry to interrupt your day.
What is it you wish, mortal?
Okay, Guildwing.
Counter.
Okay, Guildwing, you need to chill a little bit.
You can't hear what Guildwing's saying.
I know.
Guildwing to you goes, cheep, 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 cheep.
Oh, sweet baby's talking.
No, sweet baby. So I understand you were with Arxan last night on his adventure.
Yes, I was with him.
What exactly did you guys get up to last night?
He fell from the sky around here.
Mm-hmm.
My camera just flipped for a second.
Why?
That was weird. He fell from the sky around here. He slew a man in that cave. They were stealing bones. Took his sword and ring. He then killed an ankeg and walked home.
Right, and did anything else happen? Anything notable occur on the way home, on the way here?
Not particularly.
Right, okay.
He shouted his name a lot, but that was about it.
Do you guys have any other questions I could ask Guildwing? Anything else you
Well, we
want
don't
to
know we don't know what you've asked him yet.
Basically,
Can we
what
understand what Tae'la's saying, or is Tae'la just going cheap,
No.
cheap, cheap, cheap?
Taylor is also going cheap, cheap.
We don't know what you're saying.
I
so-
basically asked him what the fuck happened last night. Is there anything in particular you guys want to know specifics?
If he thinks the bones in the sack are the ones that were from the cave.
Okay, Guildwing, do you think these bones are from this cave?
Where
Or-
else did you think they were from, you insolent mortal?
He said no.
Okay, good.
Such
good.
an adorable voice.
Just the cutest. Well, thank you.
Foolish being.
Thank
Did
you,
that man
Guildwing.
really look like he had the intelligence to actually dig up a grave, much less steal anything worth having?
No, completely.
You fool!
Mhm.
Wasted 4 hours of your time.
Well, thank you for all your time, Guildwing, and then I dropped the spell.
What just happened?
So, Guildwing, lovely, wee, sweet little bird, said that the bones came from the cave. Arxan murdered the guy in the cave, slew that ankeg in the farm, and then went home.
Murder's a strong word.
I still don't know what an ankeg is.
Brought vengeance upon him. Says
Anyone? Ankeg? Anyone?
What is an ankeg?
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
don't know
Anybody
what's an ankeg with you.
Would you like to make a nature check?
Yes, please. I want you.
I've already said
won't.
I don't know what it is, so.
I didn't, so I don't know if I'll roll for it just to be. Why not?
Guildwing's the
Nature,
best
did you say?
Mhm.
That would be an 11.
You don't know.
I rolled a 7, so I don't know either.
I don't have them up north.
I don't know, but I slew one.
Must be a southern problem. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Guildwing, and I look the tiny little fucker in his eyes. Guildwing says that he loves you very much and that you're his very best favourite master.
Oh, sweet baby.
Guildwing cheeps along the shoulder and nudges Arxan's neck a bit. Cheeps back.
He's the sweetest baby.
Should you roll a deception check?
I'm gonna go and investigate the cave.
Let's go look
Okay.
in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You walk over and you look in the cave, and it is a cave filled with bones.
Like, full?
A fine smattering layer along the floor.
Why?
Hmm.
We find out in a second and really regret this decision.
Are there any
Well,
markings
he said,
on the walls?
He said this is where they chuck the Wallaces. This is where they throw the prisoners.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, yeah, it's not the most fantastic punishment, but it's, you know, the set of rules laid out.
Yeah, but
There can't be a police system in every city, you know.
So you
Sometimes
just
you have
want
to
to
make
return
do
the
with what
bones
you got.
here?
I mean,
Essentially, these bones are
Bones
what,
are criminals.
and it's better than giving it to someone else who's gonna do something. Just this is the best option right now. I don't really know what else to do.
Unless we're
Well,
going
we
to start
came all the
digging
way
graves
here,
for all
so
of
we
these
might
bones.
as well put these
Yeah.
bones in this cave. Even though there's nothing stopping somebody from that particular enclave just coming to this cave and collecting those bones anyway, and then taking them back.
Yeah, that's the sad truth of the matter.
Excuse me, are you here to make a donation? Or are you here to become part of this? What you trying to steal from us?
No,
As you
we're
look behind you,
returning.
there's a burly looking farmer stood in the doorway.
No, we
entrance.
we found someone who stole from you, and we wanted to give back the items stolen.
Oh, where did you find him?
Well, he found
he
us,
found us.
really. Who
Yes,
thinks?
where? I don't care the
In the
specific.
middle
Oh,
of Brecton.
Bracton, yeah.
You walked all the way here from Bracton to give some criminal bones back.
Well, yes, we didn't know they were criminal bones at the time, so
You walked all the
Well, I
way
think
from
we kinda
Bracton
did.
to give some bones back.
Mhm.
yes. And I look at the cleric, and I would say glare at the cleric.
Well, nice to see adventurers spend their time wisely.
This is Arxan Saltscale. He killed a ankeg here to help one of the local farmers last night.
Oh, you were the one who did that. Good job. Why are you back?
Hey!
What's an ankeg?
Yeah, do you know what
It's
that
a
is?
big insect. It burrows and steals cows. Acidic, like drool.
Oh,
Right.
good job, Arxan. I'll give him a
Yeah,
little
well
pat
done.
back.
Yeah,
Mildly impressed.
I mean, if it can steal a cow, it must be something special.
I did a thing!
Yeah.
Good for
I
you.
don't remember doing the thing, but I did a thing.
You did it nonetheless, yes. Should we just give the bones back and...
Yep.
I mean, they're yours. You found them.
Yeah,
I
but
put
we
them
don't
back.
want them.
We don't really have
All
much
right.
use for bone.
All gold for us then.
Wait, what?
What do
you do with the bones?
Wait, do you sell them to the Archimenter's Coronet?
'Cause
We do, yeah.
Of course.
Well,
I think we're placing an awful lot of importance on bones here. To be
Yeah.
honest, in the grand scheme of things.
I'm really starting to not like these people.
well,
we just walk for 5 hours just to...
It's good for the hangover.
Your intentions are noble.
Really?
Wulfric.
Is it?
I mean, the owners of the bones aren't using them anymore, and, well, cow stealers and grave robbers.
Yep. We get it.
No.
We understand. Yep. We understand.
Use
Yeah.
the whole of the buffalo.
Exactly.
What's a buffalo?
It's
I don't
like
know.
a cow.
What's a buffalo with
Oh.
you?
One of these
I don't-
days.
I don't understand what you're saying, Arxan.
One day, when you're older.
So, do you have any business here?
Apparently not.
Do
Alright.
you have anything for us to do?
I mean, if you want to work some fields.
No, I just want to kill things right now, but...
Is
Well,
there anything...
Any more ankegs? Any more ankegs that need
Not particularly, nope.
battering?
Is there anything or
Vance.
anyone around here not owned by any of the syndicates?
Well, nothing outside of Brecton is not owned by the syndicates. The Everguard makes sure that they don't come outside of the town itself.
The Everguard?
Okay, we've not heard of the Everguard yet.
Have you ever been to what, Vault? I don't suppose
Where?
Vault. I don't suppose any of you would have had some run-in with the law.
Well,
No.
yes.
The Everguard. They're the judiciary branch of Vault. They're military. Well, maybe not military, but they're a bunch of essentially soldiers that also hand out judges of small-time crimes and such.
Aye.
Randel would know about these guys.
Randall's never been in contact with the police, so Randall wouldn't.
No, but he would have heard of them. At least.
He would have seen. You would have seen the Everguard. Like you would have seen them, but you might not have known that they were called the Everguard because you were in the college, the house, for such a long time. And,
Right.
Sheltered.
yeah, but you would know that there was something called the
Homeschooled.
Everguard.
Right. Yes, I'm aware of their existence.
There's a bastion in Bracton.
Mm.
Okay.
Where?
Shattered. It's the big, tall tower. Not the Arcanum. The other one. It's got the banner on the front. The mountain with the 3 broken swords.
Oh yes, we saw some of those folks in the tavern that we were staying in.
Yeah. You know, the savant there, Rodal. He's a good fellow. Ex-adventurer.
Rodal.
Rodal, aye. Can't remember his last name.
Suppose we'll check that out, I guess, at some point. While we're
Okay, thank you for your time, Mr. Farmerman.
It's not a problem.
I hope you have a good day and that your cattle don't get pinched. We've got a long walk ahead of us.
Not a problem. Call me Randall.
What?
My name is Randall.
Yes. What's your last name?
Davis.
Oh. My name's Randall too.
No.
Not two. It's the two as well as.
Is your name Randall or Randell?
Oh, Randel. Similar.
Ponzi git. He walks off.
Wow.
Oh, he's got your number, Randel.
I mean, I know we killed a hag, but this was still the weirdest day ever.
This has been quite a day.
I could say it's been a bizarre adventure.
Oh,
No.
I will judge you myself.
Joe, wear the hat.
Do.
So,
Oh, I'd not felt that.
what would you like to do now?
Go back and drink some more.
Spotting
Make-
town, I guess.
Make a good decision.
Oh, we wasted an entire day on this shit.
Can I just have a kind of scan of like the horizon and to see if anything looks slightly interesting? Like
Sure,
for
make a
Randall's
perception check.
Randall's kind of like he wants to go exploring some like ruins or like a mysterious group of trees or anything that sticks out from the ordinary. Nope, that's a 3.
Randall finds a rock shaped like a nose.
Can I do my usual herb collecting as we
Where
walk
you are right now
through?
is for the most part grasslands and almost exclusively grass. There's not really much.
No herbs. I like
No
herbs.
herbs. Not even much in the way of flowers.
No flower
Nothing.
crown for Tae'la then.
Oh.
It's quite just straight up grassy.
I make a daisy chain. I don't do anything with it, I just make one as we walk.
And eventually you find your way back to town, but at this point the day is getting slightly darker. As it's been 8 hours since you...
Fucking Jesus.
Mhm.
Okay, so Syndicate's striked off our friends list. Fucking emo douchezaras and ever douchezaras. They're gone, dead to us forever.
Gilded Mountain still
Gilded
hanging in
Mountain
strong.
becoming bros. We like these. They're the tower people, the cog people,
Lockspire.
Lockspire, And there's the other guys, the sapling guys, the wine bar guys. Don't feel
Yeah,
like
what are they
we will
called?
gel with those
Do we
very
actually
well.
know what they're called?
We did
You
get
were
all
told.
the names.
You were told by the
Then
owners of
Randel would remember, and then he could
the
then add
bronze.
it to his.
I think it was just Niss that was told.
I am looking at my notes.
Left Lenier.
And I don't have that one on, I think.
Left Lenier. It's
Left
Elvish.
Lenier.
Let linear. Really? I
Oh.
don't think I was told that. Let linear.
You were told that, yeah.
Shh.
You were told that by the two dwarves when they mentioned the wine bar.
Oh yes,
Oh,
they
right,
did. They
okay.
mentioned the name. Yeah.
Right, they did. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
I failed you. Never mind.
Left Linear, which you know, obviously, because you speak Elvish, means New Growth's Whisper.
Oh. See, that could be good.
Right.
I don't.
But still, Ponzi elves that drink wine in a wine bar.
I feel like I'd need to do my hair.
I can do your hair.
Ooh. It's a bit of a mess. It's been in like the same braids for.
I could cut it for you. I cut my own.
Yeah,
No.
I noticed. You're not. Don't fuck off
Does
with
Randall have a
scissors,
bowl cut?
Randall.
'Cause that would be fucking perfect.
Essentially, it does. Yeah. Essentially.
Oh, he's
But
a
it's
right
not-
little Melvin.
It's not. It's not with scissors. It's with just a dagger. So it's like a completely uneven.
Oh,
like,
Randall.
I slapped both Randall and Arxan with a mage hand.
Oh,
What did I
right.
Both
do?
of them.
So, is there anything you would like to do for the rest of the day?
Should we go and see Arcanist Dramir in his tower? Just to make this day even more weird and have to speak to a talking dog, probably.
If
Oh
it's
yeah,
even
you
open.
need to talk to someone, don't you?
Because I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it might be after operating hours. Because Arcanists have to go to bed at like 2 p.m. or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
We should see the Arcanist and
Yeah.
We should see the Arcanist.
Should I not? Should I pretend to not be me?
Probably.
I don't think that's gonna
how
help.
good are you at not at pretending not to be you? That's the question.
They're probably not very good.
I could give you a beard again.
Nah.
Huh?
Let's just go. See, he might be able to help. He might not. He
Where's
might
the
just
shop?
say that I have to go to Vault and get on with it. In which case, I'm probably just gonna cry a little bit.
Fair enough.
So, you make your way through town towards the spire that is the Arcanum, sorry, if I put my teeth in, the Arcanum of Bracton. It's on the top of one of the Black Rock spires, not the Wild Dungeon, and there is a set of winding stairs up the side of it as you make your way to it. And we're going to have a very quick break before we go into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Indeed.
So professional. There we go, back. I had this guy
Alright.
calling the map. Womp.
So, as you make your way up to the top of the steps, a familiar-looking door looks back at you. It's almost, if not completely identical to the one that you saw in Skiff all those weeks ago. And it is closed in the same fashion as before.
Right,
day,
who wants
door.
to get this then? Oh, okay, go for it, Randel.
Hello, door.
The door does not respond.
I think you got
knock on the door.
Randel. There you go.
You knock on the door, the door opens.
Wow.
Oh.
Is a very tall, over 7 foot tall, very broad-shouldered man stood there. He has his hair cut short and it is ginger, with a finely trimmed beard on the front. Underneath his House of Cuprum robes, he is wearing what looks to be leather armor, trimmed in arcane runes. At his side, you see sheathed a long sword, and round his neck is a thick scarf. He looks down at you, Randel. Looks over to you, Tae'la. Right, come in.
Hey, we're here to see Arcanist Dromir.
You're seeing him. Come in.
Okay, just
Right to business.
Hey.
Like that.
okay, go in.
In.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He slams the door behind you all.
Ah.
Right, now we're inside. A pleasure to meet you all. My name is Arcanist Chanter Dromir.
Hi.
Oh. Hello. I take it you already know who we are.
I have no idea.
Is there
Oh.
anything around his neck?
He's currently wearing a scarf.
Scarf.
Oh, right, so we can't see. Okay.
I have no idea who you are. All I know is that you are an uncollared Arcanist, and you have been touched by the Astral.
How do you know?
Your
Yeah.
eyes glow purple.
Yep, I remembered that halfway through that sentence.
Yeah. We were sent from Skiff by
Friend?
what's her name?
A friend?
Amelia.
Amelia.
Yes,
Amelia.
Arcanist Amelia, and she said that maybe you could.
I don't mean to be a pressure on this, as grammar is not really very important right now, but her name is Amelia.
Right, Arcanist Amelia said that you may be able to help us out a little bit with some things.
I'm assuming you got your graduation letter through.
Yeah.
Well, then, in that case, then I believe we can be of some service to each other. And he pulls the scarf off, and you see he has a collar on his neck. And around the collar is a large amount of electric, scarring. And you see near the back here, there is a piece of the collar, the choker, which is a different color. It is a sort of slightly dull, dark grey metal.
Okay.
Dramatic.
We're not in that much trouble. So, would anybody like a drink and a seat?
No.
It's been a long day.
I'll have a seat, but not a drink.
Yeah.
Not that
We
type
had-
of drink.
We had quite a lot. Oh, okay. Yes, then
Tea,
please.
tea, please.
Water is
Tea.
fine, I think, for all of us.
No, I don't have any tea, young dragonborn. Damnable stuff. I have coffee beans, imported finest from Ariel.
I love this guy.
Yeah, sure. We've done a lot of walking unnecessarily today, so yeah, that would be.
Young
That'd be-
adventurers, I presume.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
I prefer explorer, but adventurer, sure.
Yes. In your young days, you'll find you do a lot of needless walking, but it's fine. You'll realize that many of the things that you pursue will be fruitless in your time, and you will learn to ignore some of them. Remember, and he puts a hand on your shoulder like a father figure. You can't save everyone. And not everyone gives a damn. Now, who wants coffee?
Sure. Yeah.
And would anyone else like another drink? I have freshly squeezed apple juice and water.
Coffee's fine, I guess.
You're still a bit fragile, Arxan.
I want a tea.
So did I.
You really want tea that much?
Oh, I'm fine with coffee. Like you immediately.
Give me a moment.
Right. No, this is out of character. This is because Susie badmouthed tea again.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
I didn't know
inside his robes.
Otherwise, all of us do too.
Pulls out a spellbook. Yes. Right. Snaps it shut. Opens it once again. And in the interior of it, there are 2 cups of tea. Takes them out. Saucer and all. Places them on the table. Right. Since we are all soon to be friends here, I feel I can dispel some of the misconceptions. Claps his hand and the entire tower around you shifts and shimmers. The black stone walls that you'd been used to seeing of the Arcanum Towers are replaced with a soft, pale grey stone. The interior becomes much softer, much rounder, less octagonal. The center table, which was before made of an immaculate dark wood, becomes replaced with a raggedy old-looking thing that looks like it has seen plenty of fun times. At the back, you see a small kitchen come into being, and 4 chairs appear around. And then Dromir looks and goes, "Oh, no." Claps his hands once again, and 2 more chairs appear. Much better. There's no place like home. Now, what exactly is it you're here for, or are you just passing through?
Well,
As he says that, you see in the background, a kettle starts boiling on a stove.
well, we're kind of passing through, but we're also kind of here for a reason at the same time. Obviously, you know about the letter, or you're at least aware of the letter.
No Arcanist of the House of Cuprum is that dour if they haven't received their graduation letter.
Yeah. I mean, this is no slight against the people that become Arcanists and stuff. That's not how I envisaged my future.
It's not how most, if not all, let's say most, envision their future. In fact, I'm working to make sure that the future Arcanists don't have it as their future.
Well, that's good.
I'm assuming it's not publicly here, working not publicly against the House of Cuprum, right?
My collar is not completely deactivated. I can't publicly work against the House of Cuprum.
Right.
How did you do
Okay.
that with the collar?
I had a help. An old friend of mine, an adventuring companion from the House of Wulfric.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
Insight. 6. 13.
He's given you no reason to assume that he's lying, as far as you can tell.
Right.
Well, I have a month. Well, less than a month now. Is there anything I can do? Anywhere I can go?
Places you can
prevent it
go? No. There is one thing you can do, though. It's not going to be easy.
Well, of course it isn't. I mean, it's the House of Cuprum. Of course it's not going to be easy.
There is only one person in the House of Cuprum from which this foulness grows. Some, since his installation as the head of it, have flocked to his side, but for the most part, the Arcanists of the House of Cuprum don't want to be under this enscrollment. You've probably never met him, but you've probably heard his name. The Grand Arcanist, Bartholomew. That damnable gnome came down from his city in the Upper Lands some 200 years ago. Since then, there's been a lot of typing. Since then, the House of Cuprum has changed. No longer practicing safe observation. No longer abiding by the laws of serving our people.
Right.
But of course, to the public eye and to those potential arcanists, all they see is the great House of Cuprum, one of the alchemic houses of Iriond.
And so, what are you saying? I should maybe write him a letter and ask him politely?
You really are a young adventurer, aren't you? No. There's only one way that we're going to get you free of this.
Right. I think I already know what the answer's going to be.
And what is the answer?
It's not the freedom of the grave, is it? Because I won't be the one to do that.
That's a very poetic way of putting it, but I suppose that is what I'm aiming for.
Wait, are we going to kill Randel?
No, not
No,
Randel.
not me.
Are we gonna kill
Grand
Dwarf
Arc-
here? Fucking alchemist. Arcanist. Sorry.
No, you're not going to kill me either.
No, the Grand Arc.
Oh, sorry.
Bartholomew.
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 Yes, I've been planning. And there's not that much I can do, but one of my old adventuring party currently resides in Volt as the princess's spy master. He's been feeding me as much information as he can.
Isn't he very powerful?
What? Bartholomew?
Aye.
He is, yes. A Grand Arcanist of one of the highest orders.
Is he respected too? Is he? I mean,
Respected insofar as he's known as one of the most powerful magic practitioners in all Iriond. But the leaders of the other houses don't respect him beyond that. Though there's nothing they can do about it. To do more actively would be to incite an act of war between the principalities.
Yeah, see, like, I know we're, like, the heroes of Skiff, but I don't like our chances here.
We're not exactly assassins, are we? I mean...
No, you're not. I don't expect you to be. And I don't expect you to be the one that kills him. I just expect you to be the ones that get close.
So who do you expect to
Elaborate.
kill him then?
Puts his hand on his sword.
Good answer.
Alberim has told me that in the last few years, there has been a ceremony put alongside the graduation ceremony. Those graduating are allowed to enter alongside any band of adventurers, or in most cases miscreants, they manage to find. A tournament of sorts.
Okay.
Winning this tournament receives a commendation from Bartholomew himself.
Right. So we go in, we win the tournament, we get close to Bartholomew as a result, and then what?
I don't know. I don't even think winning the tournament might get you what you need. But that's all I know. And if you're wanting to be free of the same fate so many of your peers share, then this is what you're going to have to go through, Mr. Buckman.
Right.
Oh, I think I just got it. Randel, he's got a spell book, and he's a man. And he's called Buckman.
What? No. Buckman is my father's surname.
I appreciate that might be the case, young Master Dragonborn, but is really the time.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was thinking of plans. So if we can win the tourney,
Yes.
I can do
Win the
that.
tournament.
You can at me in a tourney. I'll tourney the shit out of that.
The tournament is for groups, not a single person.
Oh, excellent! We can all have a go. My brawn.
Do we know what?
Susan's
Do you know what
brain,
happens in
Randall's-
the tournament?
I have no idea. I don't even know if the tournament is something relevant. I just know that this is something that happens. Your best bet would be to head to Vault itself. I do not know the full extent of what goes on there. I'm not allowed to leave my post.
No, I understand.
So, if we need to straight up murder this man, which is what we're asking here, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel. I mean, he's clearly not a fantastic person, but
his death need not be the answer if that's not what you seek. But that would be the easiest way to make sure that your friend here continues to have his free will.
So what happens then to the what happens then to the collars? Is there not just like a counter spell to it?
There is a counterspell.
But that would be more difficult to figure out, I'm assuming.
You would have to convince one of the other heads of the colleges. Only a magic more powerful than the magic casted can dispel it.
Well, didn't you say that the other colleges don't respect Bartholomew?
They don't respect him,
appreciate?
but they can't interfere with him.
Yeah,
Because
you
otherwise it
also
would be a declaration of war.
Exactly.
you also
And that was a lot
mentioned
worse.
you also mentioned that you had help from someone in another college. You named
House of
Wulfric.
Wolfram?
Yes.
What's their stance on these sorts of matters? How do they treat
Well,
their
the
mates?
Arcanist that helped me. I suppose Wolfram doesn't call them Arcanists. They call them runesmiths. But the mage who helped me, they obviously didn't like it, though they wished to remain a secret. And
fair enough.
I would hope that you would respect that. But beyond that, well, even that was dangerous for them to do. But there's nothing
Okay,
they can
so
do to interfere.
Let's assume let's say for argument's sake then that we do this tournament and we win, and then we come up to our Grand Alchemist Bartholomew, and he presents us with this thing.
When I
we
say
gonna
get
be-
close,
Yeah, we get close to him so
I
that he
mean
can
you will
award us.
see him in person.
oh,
I
right.
do not know how close you will get. I'm working off very limited information.
But it's the only
Great.
information that we have.
And you also said that we wouldn't be the ones to kill him, but if we entered the tournament, how do you expect to get to him?
I don't know.
This is an excellent plan, I have to say. This is...
I did not say I had a plan. I said I have been planning. This matter is not a simple one. I understand that it may seem ramshackle to you, but I'm not fully able to commit my entirety to it.
No, I understand.
When you're trapped in a tower, there's not much you can do.
But this is exactly why I want this to succeed. I don't want to be trapped in a tower.
I understand completely.
Yeah. So if we were to defeat him, what would then happen to you? What would then happen to Amelia?
The other Arcanist would presumably be free.
would it not cause division amongst the houses if this Grand Arcanist just suddenly dies? Would it not cause destabilization and chaos?
Perhaps. But in the past, Grand Arcanists have died. And the house keeps going on.
Do the other houses use similar tactics, I guess, to keep their alchemists bound to the houses?
No, of course not.
It's only the House of Cuprum.
Yes, and only in the past 200 years.
Well,
the other thing we need to think of is obviously if we are present when the Grand Alchemist does die, provided that, we can actually finish him off. What's going to happen to us? Do we need to then disappear?
What?
Because
there are two ways of framing this. Either A, we come out looking like straight up murderers, or B, we look like the heroes of the socialist revolution throwing down the bourgeois for the aid of the proletariat. Rise up against your capital.
Young Master Dragonborn, you're beginning to try my patience.
I imagine it would probably be more the first rather than the latter.
I do not know the Crown's stance on these matters.
You see, there's a lot of I do not know, and I don't like that at all.
Right, okay.
You think I like it?
Like, the way I explained my point was admittedly a little silly there, but there's still some serious points within there. It all depends on how we frame it. If we can frame this as freeing the Arcanists of the Guild from their basically their slavery, So that's what it is.
Okay.
We can frame this way.
If the people
in the PR, like
if the people in charge in Vault are okay with them doing it, maybe the people in charge in Vault don't even know that's going on. We have no idea.
I mean,
all I know is that the people that sign up to the guild, they don't know. You didn't know, did you?
No, I didn't.
You see, if no one knows, then the top brass don't know. And if we go in there, we kill the Grand Arcanist, we just look like murderers because no one knows that these people are being enslaved. So
Exactly.
It's great to try and frame it as freeing people, but if people don't know that they've been enslaved...
Yeah, but they said they don't respect them anyway, so who cares?
No, the people in charge in Vault, not
so what
the
you're
other
saying
leaders.
Is that we must find a way to implicate the Grand Arcanist.
Yeah, we need to find proof.
We need to make them understand
But we can't
what's
get
happening.
proof because they can't leave their towers, and none of them will publicly do it because they've got these collars on.
Well, it's funny
No,
because
but
we're looking at a guy
The
right
Grand
now.
Arcanist might have...
Well, then it's all plus. We might as well just get you
Lying
collared up,
around.
Randel. Come on. You're very negative about this, Randel. We're trying to help you out here.
I know, I'm just being realistic, Arxan.
I understand
I want
the
to have all the
severity
bases
of
covered.
this. Mr. Buckman, sit down for a moment and listen to someone who has been through more than you can possibly understand at the point in time. Being hopeless like this will only result in one thing, you finding yourself taking a dirt nap for eternity. As an adventurer, your job is to stand in the face of impossibility and look at it and go, I've seen better. You will do things in your life if you do well at your job, which will make ordinary folk puzzle their minds to the point of headaches. This is the first step. I know I am asking a lot of you, and I know that this means a lot to you, at least you yourself. But you must understand, I am trying my best here, and I know I cannot give you much.
No,
But you have something right now, which I would die for. Your freedom. And do you really want to give that up?
No, of course not.
And is that worth facing the impossible for?
Yeah, it is.
I will help you any way I can, but you must know that in the current situation, there's not much I can do. All I know is what I've told you.
Okay. Do we need this Tony? Do we need like some sort of sponsor to enter? Someone who's going to go, oh yeah, they're good guys, get them in, or can we? Is it
You
a free
simply
entry?
need an Arcanist. You need a potential Arcanist. It's
Okay.
the graduating class that enter the tournament.
Excellent. Then we've got that down.
Who attends?
The tournament will be attended by the potential Arcanists and their parties. Apparently, it's open to the public as well.
Okay. How long is the tourney usually?
I don't know.
Okay.
If it's open to the
if it's
public.
over the course of a few days, this might give us a chance to gather some information during the downtime of the tourney as well.
If it's open to the public, we could try and find ways to increment the Grand Arcanist, not just shut it down without anyone knowing why. We will be hunted as murderers, we will be hunted as outlaws. We need to make them understand what was happening inside that House of Cuprum. We need to make them understand what's happening.
I'd hate for Grand Arcanist to be killed, or for us to defeat him, and then for him to become some kind of martyr to the cause of what's been going on, and then to make it worse.
Or we find a new Arcanist, a better Arcanist, and we engineer this through subterfuge and implement them as the new. We perform a coup, and I'm not joking here. I'm like, if we can find a better Arcanist who has been through this shit, basically. I don't know. Right.
If we could find someone that we know is vehemently against the enslavement of other Arcanists.
Yes, for instance, someone who had been through that shit.
Well, we know two, and we are 2 for 2 in the section.
As
But
I'm saying this, I look at that guy like dead in the eyes. Like, if only we knew someone, even temporarily, who could hold that position.
You ask a lot of me there.
You ask
you ask a lot of us.
I'm not being funny, but you just gave that big speech to Randel, so...
Hypocrisy is the mother of all doubt. We'll see what we can do. It has been a long time since I've fully exercised my power, but I know I am one of only of the 10 chanters in Iriond itself. So
Okay,
that should say something.
That sounds cool. I
He
don't
put his hand on his blade again.
I don't like.
Have you heard of a bard?
Yes.
Bards manipulate the world song.
Cool.
A chanter channels it like a spear.
Also cool.
Cooler.
I cannot hear the world song's voice, but I can fuel its energy.
Okay.
The elves call
we're
them
starting to
blade
get.
singers.
What?
So cool.
To
It's-
most, they are known as chanters.
Right. We're starting to. We have like 12% of a plan at this point.
I was so close to humble bragging then, but I didn't.
Like,
I feel like you should all know that.
I think if we carry on, like we might just want to go there and like try and formulate some more things in the meantime. Try and gather as much information as we can, and then just wing it when we're there. Like maybe a little bit more. Like we have the start of a plan, but we need more information before we can. complete this. I feel good about it, and I slapped Randel on the back.
It's
I'm
better
psyched.
than when we
I
walked in
feel
here.
great about this.
Yeah. I'm just a little concerned about my parents, though. That's the only thing. The House of Cuprum won't do anything to hurt them, would they?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh shit!
In
When I was mentioned that earlier, I just made that up.
They are probably imprisoned at this point in time.
What?
Wow, good job, Randel.
I slap Arxan with a mage hand. Shut up.
It's fine. We'll get them.
Even more reason now to cast down the shackles of enslavement.
One moment. And you see his eyes gloss over for a second. He grasps the handle of his blade tight. Right. Currently occupying the dungeons, there is no Nilo or Bookman.
Huh.
I just spoke with my associate.
The associate from the House of Wulfric.
No. The spy master, Albarum,
Ah,
my old friend. You know, pretty sure that man single-handedly has enough charm to make tieflings throughout this entire goddamn world seem amicable.
Actually, yeah, the tiefling I know is a bit of an
What was
asshole.
the spy master's name again? Sorry.
His name is Albarum Vict.
Albarum.
Vict. Yes.
Albarum.
It might
Vic.
be worth reaching out to that friend of yours, seeing what they could do to help us.
I have just
In our-
spoken to him. I've just spoken to him now. He is aware of your existence.
Okay. Well.
maybe
He's a spy master. That's kind of
No, he is now.
that's
He
not
is
that
aware of
surprising.
your existence because I just told him.
Okay.
maybe do the same for your other friend.
I have no means to contact them.
Right.
They are under a
He
veil
said-
of non-detection.
Yeah, they said they were like
they like to be
shrouded in
secret.
secrecy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have more information and a better plan than we did 8 hours ago.
He walks
Does
over
mean-
to the kitchen as you're saying this.
Doesn't mean that we have to go back to Vault. Well, I have to go back to Vault.
Well, we all have to go back to Vault.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't want to assume.
He places.
Well, it's a Tony.
coffee
It's a
now,
group
and your
Tony,
water.
isn't it?
Places the what? Sorry.
Yeah, but
your coffee down on the tables.
I didn't want to speak for you because this is a big ask of anyone, and I know I'm not the most liked in the group.
I mean, at this point,
Randel,
That's clear, but I really appreciate any help that you could give me in this situation.
you're one of us now, Randel. So tough shit. You stuck with us. Deal with it.
What she said.
Randel, I think you need to learn to channel our friend a little more, so that the spirit of adventure and magic. You can't keep putting yourself down like this, man.
It's just unusual for me. That's all. It's been a,
Rise up and cast off the shackles of oppression.
Besides, you know
Randel.
my opinion on the people that willingly fuck with magic and the arcane
Yeah.
stuff. So the chance for me to pull their pants down
Oh.
a bit and
I'm afraid I didn't get your name, by the way.
what? My name?
Yes, your name.
I'm Tae'la.
Tae'la. Do you owe any affiliation?
Nope.
Any prior affiliations?
Perhaps.
Would it be one of the Avar tribes?
Maybe, yeah. What's it to you?
One of my old adventuring members was one of the Avar tribes.
Mm.
I can't remember which one at this time. A fine druid.
Cool. Well, I'm not one anymore. I'm just me.
Neither were they after a time.
Happens to a lot of us, I have found out.
Indeed.
Do you
Taylor
recall
is a-
their name?
Tae'la is a very
Their
fine
name?
to it as well.
Grillivar. Grillivar Bearhide. They forsook their old last name.
I watch Tae'la as he says the name.
They cast off the shackles of their second name.
I don't recognise that name, do I, at all?
No.
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 I'm not a fan of shackles.
Me neither.
Yeah, I got that.
Honestly, this seems like a worthy...
Oh, actually, friend, wizard man, not Randel, other wizard man, Blade Singer.
Yes.
You seemed to cotton on to my current ocular predicament as soon as you saw me. What do you know about it?
I would take a seat. This could be a long conversation.
I pull one of the chairs and sit on it backwards, so I'm leaning on the back like a dickhead.
He does the same thing. He does exactly the same thing.
2 minutes, just pop
What
off.
is this? Gangster's
Alright,
Paradise? The music
Sorry.
video?
So, let me guess. You put something in a lay font. It went boom, and now whenever you touch purple stuff, you go whoop-de-doo for a bit.
Yeah, kind of. To use technical terms, yes.
You're not the first one I've had it happen. Seen it happen. You're not the first person I've seen it happen to. But you are the first person I've seen to live more than a week.
I didn't know that was a thing. What do you mean live more than a week?
When I visited one of our tribes, a similar thing happened. The chief of the tribe threw something in there. Not quite sure what it was. I'm unfortunately unaware of much of your rituals. We visited it. Conversation happened, and then this happened. He emerged, covered in sort of some, say, strange cracked pattern, like the ground itself was sundered, but upon his flesh instead. His eyes glowed purple, and he spoke in a language I did not know. For a week he seemed fine, gave great information to the tribe. After which, he exploded. And that's why there is one less of your tribe than you expect.
So at this, I will reveal my left arm and be like,
Yes, it looked a lot like that.
mm-hmm.
How long has it been since the incident?
How long have we been away since we arrived in Skiff?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Been a couple of weeks.
Do you feel like exploding?
No.
And where have you been in these 2 weeks?
Well, that's a very interesting question. The Astral Sea.
Hi
What?
guys, sorry about that.
Yeah, funny thing happened. On watch one night, minding my own business, a thing came out of the earth, transported us all to the Astral Sea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Haven't you been to another plane as well?
Well,
You've
yes.
never been?
The
Yeah,
hags?
I went to another plane as well. That was terrifying.
What did it look like?
Didn't really see much. It was the inside of what I assumed to be a hag's hut. Smelled awful. Creepy old crones outside talking about eating people. It was very hot. Fire,
Tell me.
brimstone.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
Have you been to see a cleric since this event?
I've got one.
Pardon my manners for a second here, Master Cleric. I mean a more proficient cleric.
No, I haven't.
I suggest you do that.
You gonna take that sitting down, Wulfric?
For now.
Am I going to explode? What am?
Hang on,
Fire
can I
and-
quickly just cast? I always forget I have this one. Was it detect? Was it?
What, divine
Divine
sense.
sense?
Yeah, let's do that.
There are no hallowed or desecrated grounds, no fiends, fae, demon, dragon, whatever it is, celestials.
Undead.
Undead.
There is nothing in that sphere around here.
I don't know when that's ever going to come in useful, but I like to just pop it off every now and again.
Dungeons, my friend,
Is
dungeons.
it fucked up? No. Okay.
The plane you went to is known as Gehenna. It's one
Gehenna.
of the Gehenna. It's not a Y. And the only plane with a Y in it is Yisgard. It's a very evil place, this Gehenna, and you can become taken by it even just by going there.
Oh, great.
Have any of you touched anything from the planes?
I mean,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
we were in the astral plane, yes.
I believe Tae'la was the only one that went to Gehenna.
I mean, and then in the hag's house, I touched that purple crystal bone. Also, Randel, you went inside out at some point in the astral sea.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You did,
You did.
Randall. Just take our word for it.
I
Were
still
you-
have nightmares from that shit.
Were you touching
seem to
anything
think-
at the time?
Yes, we
What-
went through a what's it called?
It was some kind of dust.
Well, you would be the only one to know.
Prismatic coloured dust.
Yes,
Yeah, that.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be the Phlogiston, yes.
yes, we went.
Yes,
through
we
the
had to get
Phlogiston.
to get to where we needed to go.
Has
We
anyone
had to go-
else touched anything untoward? Or is it only two of you that might explode at any point in time in my
I don't think I have.
tower? What did you touch, Master Dragonborn?
Yeah, it's just a
Oh.
stone.
The book.
The book. Actually,
up, Nick. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I pull out the four metal corners of the book, and I say he came. Well, he kind of passed out for a second, woke up with this book in his hand, and this is
Tae'la,
all that's
no.
left. And I
Tae'la,
dropped
no.
the four things on on the table.
Why you do
Picks them up from the table.
You fuck your shit up.
Put it down. Picks them up from the table. Looks at them. Casts a glow over them. These are just simple bookends.
Okay, good job.
Huh.
See, we're all not worried about nothing.
Oh yeah, because the that cover of the
Hey,
book was not at all perturbing or anything, Arxan. I might fucking explode any minute, Arxan. I'm on edge right now.
Yeah, why do you have to throw me into the big explodey pile as well?
Make a deception check, Arxan.
$18.
I'm going to presume that that's nothing. As for the rest of you, I assume
Okay, I touched a big glowy thing and then I found a book that said The End of the World by Arxan. That's what I found.
You were out.
We're
You
like
were
kids at the
clear.
headmaster's office.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I promise I won't do it again. Apart from when I touch a button and it makes an island explode. I'm sorry.
you found a book that has your name on it and said the end of the world. Just
Yeah.
what exactly did you do in the astral sea?
He
There isn't-
burned it later on.
Oh, we
Yeah, that's how
had a
you
fight
stop that, isn't it?
with some Neogi.
Yep. We fought in yoga. We talked to some food dogs.
Astral pirates, food dogs. They're also known to be in the astral plane. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said we-
questioner and ponderer.
Oh, I know what
Giant
happened
dog
as
type
well.
creatures.
We went to a temple and heard
Yeah.
how the world ended.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, that was good. Then we saw a graveyard.
Yeah.
That was also fun.
Lots of statues. Raven Queen.
There was an Foldrea, Eveline.
Avelian.
Which is just by
Vitruvian.
crazy random happenstance, the surname of someone in this party.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
So you mean to tell me that you traveled to the astral plane, found a temple, and in that temple you heard voices telling you how the world ended. You then found a book which it was saying that you were going to make the world end again. You also found a graveyard with someone's ancestor in it.
Well, and
I think that nails
we found something more out about
nail.
the rubric.
I'm guessing that you all spent last night at the Bronze and Bruiser.
Oh, we did that.
I mean, yeah, that happened as well.
But
Yeah, well, we did have evidence in the form of that book.
Right, so you mean
Just
I'm not in
burned.
trouble?
by random dragonborn.
It's now.
Whether you are in trouble or not, I do not know, Master Dragonborn. I know not of what you speak. The only voyages I have had to the astral sea have been in the form of conduit tubes, heading to other planes.
But it was kind of pretty there.
It
But
was. Wouldn't
I
really
wouldn't-
recommend it as a holiday destination, though.
No, you wouldn't want to stay there for too long, really.
Well, you wouldn't. That dust makes you inside out. For
It
some
didn't
reason,
make me inside out.
It
Oh,
did.
yes, it did.
Fine.
for some reason, it parted for me. That was
Randall,
interesting.
you know how I
Yeah, I
went
still hate
flying
you for
last
that,
night?
Wulfric.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember flying.
Yeah.
It's a similar situation.
Oh.
You have to trust us. Like, I trust you. You have to trust us. That's what we saw.
The Phlogiston behaves differently to everyone that messes with it. My advice would be to not mess with it unless you are at the helm of a spelljammer.
What's a spell?
We saw a spelljammer, that ship thingy.
A spelljammer is an well, it's an astral ship. It's a boat.
Didn't we see one of those? A crashed one? Isn't that where
You
we
know-
fought the
Neogi was on
Neogi?
it.
Your story
Yeah,
is beginning to sound more
And you
and
have
more
to
crazy.
sit. You have to sit in the chair with the thing on the head.
Yes.
Yes, we
Neogi
saw one
was
of those.
talking
It
about
was broken. It was the
At this-
Neogi was.
At this present point in time, I think that many of these details are, while very interesting, and I'm sure once I am free of my enslavement, that I would like to talk to you about them. But I must apologize, but at the current point in time, I am not physically able to talk aptly about these things.
Ah, right.
God, we're too fucked up even for an
Yep.
alchemist.
Okay. Yep. Right.
And may I suggest it would do you wise to not blab everything that you've done in your adventures to everyone you meet.
I mean, you kind of talked to us
We
about
kept this
assassinating
under a
the head
lid
of
for
your
such
order.
a long time.
I feel like there's a mutual sort of confidentiality thing because, I mean, we could literally just go
It's-
and say, hey, this guy's planning to assassinate you. You know?
It's not a sense of confidentiality.
Just so you know.
It's a
if-
sense of just, you must keep some of your cards close to your chest.
I just-
Sometimes not
cards.
telling someone
So
it can enhance your position. As a person, not in a situation. You do not need to focus on everything at once.
It's kind of hard when
Yeah, but it were really weird.
everything
Too
you kind of
many
know
cards.
comes crashing around your ears. It's kind of difficult, but sure.
Trust me,
Okay.
I know exactly how that feels.
I'm not quite sure that you do. But
Uh.
never mind.
My grandfather, well, let's talk about that later.
So many cards.
How far is Vault from here?
About a week.
Is there any quicker way to get there?
No. Not
No.
unless you can teleport.
No horses, no caravans.
That week is assuming you have horses.
Oh. And if we don't?
2 weeks.
Great.
When's your
We should
graduation
leave
again?
just under a month.
Fuck.
So we need to figure out a way to get horses so we can get there quicker. Have we seen anyone in the town that have had
You haven't
horses?
seen any horses out in the town, but you haven't really looked outside of the town in any of the main
Okay.
roads. So,
Alright.
bye, Susie.
Bye. Well then, I think first port of call then is to try and find horses so that we can get to Vault, or at least some kind of carriage,
Transportation.
cart, exactly. Sometime so we can get to Vault quicker. If we leave it for 2 weeks, it doesn't really give us a lot of time to prepare for anything else.
I would not squander the time you have here first. Spend some time exploring this area. You might find something helpful.
You need to find that fucking baker, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
There are over 200 bakers in this town.
I think that's a lost cause. I don't.
For what manner do you need to find a baker?
We found a young man that had died, and he was a baker from Bracton. That's all we know.
How
And we
many
want-
people do you think die every day?
Well, yeah. We just wanted to.
And how many of them do you think are found?
I don't
I know it's unfortunate, and I admire your tenacity in trying to find this, but you must understand that as your station rises, sometimes you have to let things go.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the reasons why we came to Bracton, but it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. When we tried 3 already, and that was, apart from the excellent cakes that we got, it was pretty fruitless.
Is there any place people would look for news of their relatives, news of adventurers?
Usually, if it goes a week without finding someone, people mourn and move on. This world is very dangerous, as you're well aware.
It's
People
been
die
at
all the
least, and it's been over a week since we found the body. It's been like almost 2 weeks since we found the body. So,
Unfortunately, I don't think in this situation, unless you spend the next month trying to find them, that you will find them.
yeah, no, we don't have that much time. Well, that's fine. We'll just put a line underneath that, and we have to move on. We need to find transport to Vault, and we need to find it soon.
There could be another way to get the vault.
Oh, really?
I could arrest you.
Oh. I'm not sure that's the best idea. How would we get into the tournament if we've been arrested?
I don't know. Perhaps a plea of mercy. Trial by tournament.
What would you arrest us for?
Implications to kill the Grand Arcanist, of course.
No, see, that doesn't work then, because, like, if we get close to the Arcanist, he's going to be wary. Like, no.
The Grand Arcanist is not wary of anyone.
Yeah, but that still seems
Have
like
you met a gnome before?
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh. Wait, was Aldabop a gnome or a halfling?
It was a halfling, I think.
Halfling. Then no, I don't think we have met a gnome.
You're talking to a race that would blow their own things up to see how it sounded. Wariness is not in their nature.
Still, it seems a bit...
Why don't we see if we can find horses or some kind of transport first? And if we don't find anything in the next day or two, then maybe that's a plan B.
Okay. What I suggest, as I said earlier, do not squander these days you have here.
No.
There is no
Maybe-
need to rush.
Maybe we should speak to Rodal of the Everguard as well while we're here.
I mean, he is a fine man, but I'm not quite sure why.
Well, I don't know, maybe he can point us in the way of some adventure that's close by. We are adventurers after all, apparently.
Your best place to look would be taverns. Listen out for rumors of other people going out on quests. You'll find a good portion of them don't come back.
That's promising.
Well, we did hear about a dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, a dragon, yes, 5,000 years ago. If that.
No. There was 2 men in the pub that were going to find a
Oh,
dragon.
yes.
But that would mean going back to that damn pub.
Well, it was your idea in the first place, Wulfric.
It
Although-
really wasn't.
No, wasn't it? Sorry.
Although we don't know if that guy was telling the truth because he was lying about virtually everything that he said previous. So, who knows? Who knows? Have you heard of
Did you
talk
go
of
to
any
the Purple
dragons?
Hermit?
We did.
Yes.
Ah, you met a million.
What do you know about him?
He's an incredibly trustworthy fellow once you get past his compulsive lying to new people he meets. I know that sounds counterproductive, but think of it as him using it as a measuring stick.
Have you heard of any dragon around here?
I haven't heard of anything around here. You think I'm permitted to leave my tower most of the time?
No, but I just thought that maybe, word would have caught your ear, maybe.
Like I said, I don't leave my tower.
Okay. Did you want anything from outside the tower, from any of the...
No, thank you very much, but no.
Okay.
Anyway. Tell me. Before you leave, as I'm assuming you're wanting to,
Yeah.
when you topple the Grand Arcanist, who do I say that I met? What's your name?
Oh, it's a group.
Indeed.
You don't really have one. We've just been referred to as the heroes of Skiff for the
That
last
sounds
day or two.
like a pretty terrible name to me.
Well,
Yeah.
My
it's-
band, we were known as the Golden Blades.
That seems a bit
Right.
flashy.
You're adventurous. Your
We haven't-
existence is flashy. Think about it.
We've done nothing but just drift from plane to plane.
Take some time to think on it. It's best that you make a name before you are bestowed a name upon you.
Yes.
Not every adventuring band is lucky enough to make their own.
Kind of feels weird though. It's kind of like giving yourself a nickname.
It is rather
Except
goofy,
in
yeah.
this instance, it's more like naming a company.
Hmm.
Bad company.
Worst company. We should probably think of something though, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll save the awkward silences whenever everyone asks us what we're called.
True.
This isn't the first time then.
Well, I mean, we didn't set out to be heroes.
No.
Good. No one who sets out to be a hero becomes a hero.
I just wanted to be an explorer.
Well,
You're
We've
certainly
been-
going to explore a few things.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been to the Astral Sea already. This is so weird.
we've been through planes and affected by that prismatic dust, and we are a bunch of holy boys. So how about these Stardust Crusaders?
Not
Okay,
I-
while I'm
Counter?
drinking, Joe.
No.
I'm assuming that's some kind of JoJo reference, in which case...
Nani?
And we do have a tendency for battles.
We have not been posing ridiculously in skimpy costumes, so no. Sorry.
That is
I
why
think,
I
think
will
we should-
judge you myself.
we should take our leave. We will have a think about a name. We will inquire about transport. Thank you for your information and your assistance.
And remember, Nothing ever gets done by shying away. Stride forward with your head held high. The worst thing that could happen is it gets lopped off, but you're going to die anyway, so might as well make it a good death.
Well, that's
Suppose I
helpful.
never really thought of it like that.
And a giant blaze of holy glory.
Make a name for yourselves.
Crusade that Stardust.
Figuratively and literally.
Figuratively and literally, yes. Now you're getting it, Mr. Buckman. You're learning
Right.
even now.
Okay.
Right. Sarcasm. That didn't go so great.
I totally know what sarcasm is.
Hey, he's getting it!
He hasn't winked in a while either, so I think that's a success on our part.
He's doing it. Shall we leave and just stop bothering this man?
Bickeringly, yes.
Thank you for the tea.
Thank you for your time.
To magic, but
As I leave,
I
I say,
apologize for dumping so much information on you, but, well, you don't have too much time, and you're the only chance I've got, and being selfish for a bit, I don't like being stuck in a tower.
No,
I don't imagine
understand.
many of the Arcanists do. I mean, there's probably a few weirdos who are super into that.
Is
Have
that
you
why
met
you...
many wizards before?
No, but the one we have met was a bit of a
bitch.
not so
Oh
nice
no, that
person.
wasn't the fault. It was the neck thing.
The collar does many a thing.
Mm.
Still don't like her. But anyway, I'll walk out. As I walk out, I say, "Hey, thanks for telling me I might explode, and also, it's a real shame you can't hear the world song. It's quite lovely." And then just leave.
Wow, harsh, shade, mad shade.
You do that in a seaside.
As you go to leave, the door closes and you...
Oh,
Firstly, you haven't heard it either.
uh-huh.
You'd know if you had. I'd know if you had.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, the chances of you exploding are 1,000,000 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the door opens once again.
Well, if we roll as well as we do on our
Do you know? Maybe we can
rest
try.
rolls.
Tae'la, maybe next time, maybe one day we'll leave a place without you giving a snidey little comment before we leave. Maybe that will be possible.
Maybe we'll find a book that you don't burn, Arxan. Maybe.
It's
one
the
day.
one book. It's been the one book.
Mm-hmm.
You have found a book that he didn't burn.
Exactly. The first book we found I didn't burn. In fact, it's a lovely present that Randel now has. And he loves that book.
Yeah,
I know.
every other book though. Ooh.
Did I write that down? What book was that?
You got a
You
spell book.
Oh yes.
And you also got
And
the
you
book.
got to
I
look
the
it.
focus. I
You
got
also
the
got
focus.
the Crown of Iriond as well.
True, I have that.
But yeah, so
Okay,
I'm
so
guessing-
we'll leave.
Yeah.
Arcanist Bartholomew. No, Arcanist Chanter
Yeah.
Dromir.
Dromir. I'm
Arcanist Chanter Dromir Ralgarth.
so glad I'm not the only one confusing that.
Yeah,
Grand Arcanist Bartholomew.
is the gnome. He's the
Is
bad.
the gnome.
He's the bad dude.
They're gonna-
No. Yeah.
Arcanist Chanter Dromir.
Dromir,
is the dude you
yeah.
just met.
Yeah. That's just. I was looking at the wrong page of my notes. That's all.
Yeah.
I've got it written down. Is he human? You said he was like 7 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Tall dude.
Right. So he's like
Very
the
tall.
Undertaker.
Very wide.
So he's,
Like,
yeah, he's
broad built.
essentially the Undertaker from WWE.
Oh my god.
I haven't watched
I'm so
wrestling
glad you
ever.
didn't say that before.
Yeah, but
no,
I thought
I
he
was
was like short hair.
You said he has like a ginger beard as well, so like that.
short hair, ginger beard. Doesn't look like he's been smoking meth his entire life.
Doesn't walk around with his eyes rolled into the back of his head.
Exactly, yeah.
Heavy
And
eyeliner.
he's like in his early 30s.
As we get up, I offer my hand out to him.
Tell me,
Mm-hmm.
where are you from?
Hjartaheim.
I thought so.
Untied.
Your accent gives it away. Glory to hell. Pats you on the shoulder.
Well done. Glory to home, and I walk away.
So, as the door closes behind you all, and the sun begins to set in the distance,
Well, it's given me a lot to think about.
Who fancies a walk?
Yeah. Yeah.
in which
I just-
direction?
I just start walking. I don't know.
Ooh, let's go back to that cave and then head back for no reason.
In which direction are you walking?
Which way am I facing as I come out of the...
You're facing north.
Is that
West?
helpful?
Just go west.
Vault is to the north. The coast is to the east.
Okay, well we're not going. We're just going to walk around, aren't we? Are we actually?
I don't know where you were walking. I was just asking.
No, we were just having a little walk around the town, but nothing.
Yeah, just fancied a
Okay.
walk.
just a
clear
little
the head.
wander around. Yeah. Go over some of the information that we've had. Kind of mill it over a little bit. See if we can see any stables or anything like that as we're walking about, or
Okay.
like a coach park or caravan park place somewhere.
You'll be
where
wanting to
there
go
might
to the outskirts if you want to look for them. That's generally where stables are found.
be- Then we'll have a wander towards that.
I'll go with him as well.
Okay. Finding your way to the outskirts of Bracton, the streets are quite quiet tonight. There's not much in the way of going on. Almost as if the entire town seems to share your somber tone. Reaching the edge, you do find a stable. The Rose Saddle, but it is currently closed. There are a number of horses in the back. You can see them currently out to pasture. As you look out from the edge of the town now into the reaches,
Do the horses look healthy? Happy?
the horses do look healthy and happy. They come in a wide variety of colours. Mostly colours that you would find a horse in, but a wide variety of them. All right, Mr. Ford.
Well, Wulfric,
Yes.
this is potentially quite a dangerous thing
Mm-hmm.
ahead of us. If the worst was to happen and I was to fall, would you do the honours and make sure I was okay afterwards?
Yes.
I'm not a religious man, but I trust you.
Don't worry. But I will do my damnedest to make sure that I fell before you did. So, don't worry about it.
I appreciate that.
Are you
appreciate
doing
that a
this
lot.
in private, or can we all hear
Well-
this?
As far as I was aware, it was just us two that had
It
walked
just
off.
was,
No one else
yeah.
had said that they would walked off with us, so I just assumed it was just us.
I'm going with Tae'la, so no.
For the sake of it,
Alright.
we'll say it's just those two.
Okay. I'm really worried about my parents as well. And as a human, I'm sure you can appreciate that family is quite important.
I mean, recent events have made me worry about mine.
I'm not a I know I'm not completely human like you, but my father is, and he had a good beard like you do. You kind of remind me of him a little bit.
I mean, that doesn't mean I'm going to let you stroke it.
No, of course not. I wouldn't even think of it.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I just kind of do the sort of dig in the arm. The whole, that's how I show emotion, bro.
I do appreciate what you guys are doing for me there. It's hard for me to ask things like this. It's not something I ever thought I'd have to do. It's not something I'd ever have anyone around to do it, to ask in the first place. When I left Vault, I left it on my own. I just expected it to stay that way. I didn't ever imagine I'd end up meeting other people and making friends.
Well, a lot of the time, the things you don't expect to happen are the most interesting things that happen. And you're stuck with us now. You're stuck with us now. Because I'm not going to let you do this alone. And you wouldn't have even had to ask. Hearing this, knowing that people are having their free will taken from them, it irks me very much.
Yeah. I mean, it's slightly selfish of me to just want to do it for myself, but I realise that there are more people out there that have suffered what I will end up suffering if we don't stop it.
And I will tell you now, I will not let that happen.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm not very good at talking to lots of people, so this is kind of cool, I guess. I know I'm not like really good with words and talking very
in general.
well. Yeah.
It's fine. The meaning comes across even if the words don't actually make it out of your mouth.
Good. Excellent.
And as you two sit on the edge of Bracton, watching the western sky as the sun sets in the distance, we look upon the center of Bracton, where tonight the attitude in the Bronze and Boozer is much more relaxed than last night. People are drinking much steadier, much less frantically.
Wine.
There's much less people in there. And there's currently a storyteller instead of a bard. He tells a story, not a song. He tells a story of a great hero marching across impossible odds. A story familiar to you all, but not one that you know the name of. The two owners of the Bronze and Boozer give you your drinks for the night as you sit at the table. The three of you, well, is there anything you wish to say?
I want to listen very closely to the storyteller.
Yeah, I'm listening to the story and just kind of like processing the information that I've gathered.
I wanna have a chat with Tae'la. Just like, I know I joke about a lot and stuff, but I still feel bad for Randel.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's a sweet kid. Like, I don't think he knew what he was getting himself in for when he signed up to be an Arcanist.
No.
I had no idea. I've known wizards, but the caller, I had no idea either. I have to help him.
It's not right for any of the Arcanists. The entire situation is
Fucked.
Yeah, I was about to say a bag of shit, but fucked also works. The words are not coming to me. It's a very crap situation.
Yep.
I don't feel great about this. Right, Stu, out of character, would I know how long gnomes live, usually?
No.
Okay. It's weird that this has been on for 200 years. I wonder what happened 200 years ago.
Why has no one stopped this? Like, I know they said that no one knows because they're in the towers, but surely someone knows. Someone has to know. Someone's
Well, they
complicit.
care though. Knowing and caring are two very different things.
Yeah, I know. But someone's complicit in this. And this is part of why I am so against people willingly using the arcane energy of the land, because stuff like this happens. People get hurt.
Well, we can try and stop this. We can try and help him before it's too late.
Yeah.
All other things have to wait.
Well, this is priority, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's the only thing we've got on at the moment that has an actual, like, hard clock on it.
Mm-hmm. The rest of it is just us stumbling around in the dark, really.
Yeah, but that's the fun stuff.
Is it fun? Is it fun, though?
I don't know. Exploding half of an entire island. It's half terrifying, half hilarious.
So
As you-
next goal, Vault.
Vault.
Are we going back to Vault?
Well, I've
As you
never-
talk,
Okay.
a sort of middle-aged looking man comes over to you. He's wearing simple clothes. Doesn't seem to have anything on which would suggest a profession. His hair is greying, shoulder length. His eyes show that he's tired. Excuse me, you the adventurers? The ones they're calling the heroes of Skiff?
Yeah, people have called us that.
Like, you're probably super busy, but I was wondering if you could help.
Well,
See,
what's wrong?
What vexes thee?
My brother,
Hey!
he's 10 years my younger, but he's always had a wanderlust about him. Never really acted on it until recently. There's an old town, well, an old manor, not far out of town. No one really goes there. We use it as a ghost story for kids. But Demitax, he went there 3 days ago now, and he's not come back. It's not like him to be out that long. He's not exactly the smartest of guys, unfortunately. I was just wondering if perhaps if you have some spare time that you could maybe check it out. It's probably nothing. I should probably go there myself, but well, I'm scared.
It's alright. Everyone's scared. I'll certainly, I'll go look.
Me
I'll see
too.
what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Wulfric will want to come as well.
I could pay you if you require payment. I know heroes, adventurers like yourselves, like well, they do a lot of this for the money, really, don't they?
We're not.
Keeps us going.
We'll think about that once we find your brother. Like,
I couldn't pay you much, but I'll give you all I can.
don't worry about that for now. Let's concentrate on your brother first.
Thank you.
What?
I hope you can find him safe and well.
Can we get a description?
He's slightly taller than me, fairly similar looking in many ways. He has 4 fingers on his right arm. His right
What,
hand.
just on the arm? Oh, okay.
His right hand. Shut up, Joe.
Well, honestly, I don't know. So no thumb.
No,
What?
he... Like that.
What was he wearing?
Oh, what? So, like,
At the time, he'd be wearing the robes, well... I don't know, I own the smithy, so he could have been wearing an armor, for all I know. He has the same color hair as me, it's black. He's rather pudgy.
Alright, we'll look for your brother.
If you see him walking, he walks with a limp on his right leg. He injured it when he was young, fell off a horse.
Gotcha.
Guys are so sad.
We will
we
we'll
can.
look for your brother, and if we find him, we'll send him straight home.
Thank you. It's so hard for me to express what this means to me right now. I'm still in a bit of shock.
where did you say you last saw your brother? Where did he head off to?
He said he was heading... Well, he'd been saying it for a while, so I assume he went to the house. It's on the road north towards Volts. It's a large manor house just off the path. It's built into a natural recess. I do not know the name of the manor. This was the old Lord's manor, but it's been so long since Bracton had a lord.
Well, I assume we will know which manor you're talking about when we get to it. I can't imagine there are many along the road to Hull.
It's the only one that I know of.
There you go. Right then.
Get a name.
Oh shit, yeah. Sorry, what's your name, friend?
My name, Hogal.
Hoga.
Can I just do a quick insight check?
Sure.
Just to check he's telling the truth and everything. Oh well, never mind. That's a 3.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. No reason to doubt this man.
We're on it.
Okay. He sort of holds himself for a moment before reaching out and hugging Niss.
Me? Okay.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
He steps back and bows his head slightly. It's hard for me to do these sorts of things. Being a smith, you're used to hammering the weaknesses out of things.
Well, sometimes you need some weaknesses to make a whole person.
Maybe it's time I learn that. And he goes, right, I must get going. My wife will want me.
We'll let you know. We'll try and find out what's happened. We'll let you know.
Thank you.
Sure.
He walks out of the tavern. You find yourselves alone with yourselves once more.
Surprised you didn't stab him when he hugged you.
Well, he seemed quite sad, so...
I thought it was more just like a natural reaction, you know, like a touch a crocodile on the mouth. Like
He didn't steal
it's just
anything
like a hug
from
and
me,
just like,
did he?
no, knife.
No, he didn't steal anything from me, did he? Stu?
No.
Okay, good. That's fine.
I would have said it. I would have said it.
I think Wulfric and Randel probably would have started making their way back to the tavern.
Started making tracks.
Yeah.
And as the day ends, you wake up the next morning to the sound of a crowd.
Crowd?
A crowd of people.
In the tavern?
Inside the tavern or outside?
By the sounds of it, it's coming from outside.
Can I look out? I mean, we're in the basement, so
You're in the
I'm
basement.
gonna say, I thought we were
Get out
supposed to
and
be.
Get
see
ready,
what's
go
happening.
upstairs and have a look.
Mm-hmm.
As you get outside, you see in excess of 100 people crowded in the town square. At the center of them all, there is someone dressed in the black trimmed with gold, bearing the seal of the royalty of Volt. He's wearing a tricorn hat with a feather in it. He carries a satchel. In his hand, he holds a scroll.
Is he reading from it?
He's about to.
Oh, well, can we listen?
As he unfurls it, he... News from Volt. There has been an unfortunate accident at Talevyrr. The Principality of the Ocean has been destroyed. The entire island has now known to no longer be there.
What?
He closes the scroll.
Where is that? Where's that?
There will be no more questions.
Island of what?
Talevyrr.
Talevyrr.
DH. Let me get. I'll get the name for you later. The spelling. Talevyrr. And that's where I'll end tonight's session.
Ah!
As confused as we were at the beginning of the session,
But now with more information.
Yes.
but still as confused.
Yep.
I love it.
With more information becomes more questions.
Comes more confusion.
That's like a roundabout playing now.
Well, that was session 10, you guys.
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. If there's anyone new in the chat who wants to catch up, there is a YouTube channel that you can catch up on.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Except for episode 2.
Except for episode 2. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to my players and everyone who's been watching as or playing with us for 10 sessions so far, and I really hope that we have many more.
It's for another 10,
I can't believe
but no
it's
more.
10 already.
I have never been as actually scared about D&D as I have with Stu. I will say that now for everyone to know. So, just in case I suddenly vanish, it's Stu's fault.
Well, I'm glad that those of you that are liking it are. If you don't like it, well, I'm sorry that you don't like that, but that's okay. We're all allowed to like different things.
No, I'm happily terrified. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the utter dread and
Impending doom,
and
just general
discomfort.
uneasiness that I proceed through life with.
This is why I'm happy. This is why I'm happy.
you, Joe, have a
that I played the game
friend
with
to
him
carry
before.
to hug.
wrapping up.
I'm
Any
just-
announcements anyone wants to make? Anything?
Yes, please subscribe to Super Bunny Up.
Subscribe to Susie.
If you like
is
this session,
possible.
please give Susie's channel a follow. It's
Yeah.
a great help
Also
to her.
follow me as well, I guess.
And also follow her YouTube channel. If you want more DMing advice, you can follow me, or if you want to listen to any of the players talk, you can follow them. Our names are on the screen right now, but once again, just a big thank you to everyone. And we hope to see you for many more sessions.
Yeah. Also,
I hope we
one
don't
last
kill any
shout out.
character.
It's my dad's birthday today, so happy
See, that's
birthday.
the sort of things
Happy
that make
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Mark.
All right, and then we'll end for tonight. Thanks for
All
hanging
right.
out, guys. Bye.
Bye!
Bye.